weirdness begins. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hello and happy Wednesday. Welcome to the KVJ show. What the heck is going on, everybody?
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's hump day.
Good to see y'all.
Hump Day, a.k.a. World Record Wednesday.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Have you been prepping?
Tens of people are, actually not even tens of people are talking about it.
Six
I'm
people.
fired up. I'm fired up.
Kevin and my dad.
Yeah.
Most of the people excited are in your family.
That's it. You're right.
Yeah. I got a big, exciting challenge today about blowing balloons up with his nose.
Ooh, that's a nice visual.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I've always been a man of small nostrils, Kevin.
He does have baby nose.
That's right, yeah.
It's always been a knock on my career.
It's going to be a big hindrance.
Doing what? Snorting blow?
No, I kid. But yeah, I have very small nostrils.
You do. You have little... Can you even put your finger in your nose?
Not really. If you look, it really does not go in. It doesn't insert.
Well, you kind of defy that thing that your nostrils always supposed to be the same diameter as your pointer finger.
Yeah, his
You ever heard
nostril
that?
is smaller
Yeah.
than his pointer finger. What do you do if you have like a big boogie and it's up there?
To be quite honest with you, I'm not a big booger person. I mean, look, I'm human. I get them, but they're not that often. I don't know.
How about that?
Yeah, maybe it's something I inherited from my mom.
The man, the myth, the mystery.
Wow. Now with less boogies.
Yeah, and he never farts, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
He's a dream. He's a dream.
Dreamboat, toot
Yeah.
toot.
World Record Wednesday coming up at about 7:15 this morning on the KVJ show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
So my dad kind of made me watch this Clint Eastwood movie last night.
Which one? I love Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, my dad likes him too. The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Oh, yeah.
You know this one?
I know this, yeah. My
No.
dad's a big Clint Eastwood guy, too. Yeah, so I saw
So
a lot
was
of those.
my dad.
Good. Well, I think he was so huge in the era. It would, like be today. Pick out your big action star and say, hey, my dad was a fan of The Rock. No way, my dad was too. So
Your dad does love Clint Eastwood. He
does,
kind
yeah.
of gave us his own version, kind of his spoken word version of Dirty Harry. And
okay.
man, he does. He loves him. He
Does,
loves
yeah.
Dirty Harry almost as much as he loves dogs.
yeah, well, it's everything he embodies. My dad loves guns. Dirty Harry loves guns. My dad loves revenge. Dirty Harry loves revenge.
Yeah, but I was watching with my dad. It got me fired up. I started buying all these cowboy clothes off of eBay last night. So if you see me walking around here
wow.
like a cowboy or like, someone from the olden times.
Dang, we ought to take you out to a shooting range in Okeechobee.
Oh, man.
He'll shoot your eye out, kid. Don't go.
I like that. That's a good quote.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I never eat at Wendy's. I just don't. But yesterday we had a little meeting, and then I was starving after that meeting. And
You
so,
been reading the news about Wendy's?
well, that's what I'm like freaking out about because I never eat Wendy's. And yesterday I was driving back through 45th Street, and I saw the Wendy's. I'm like, let me get a little chicken sandwich.
Yeah, good. Yeah, go for
Let me
it.
make sure I get it the way I like it.
Yeah.
I don't like nothing on it but extra lettuce. And then I
Oh,
come in.
yeah, extra lettuce.
I got extra lettuce.
That's an even better order. Yeah, get extra lettuce because that's what you really want to go for right now
I
with
come in
Wendy's.
here. I read the story. Dozens, hundreds of people are sick from eating
Yeah.
the lettuce at Wendy's. They got the E. coli.
E. coli from the lettuce. Yeah.
I got it just yesterday. Extra lettuce. I never get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shame.
the E. coli always hits the lettuce. Lettuce is always a big offender on this stuff.
Well, one thing I was even reading today about lettuce and vegetables, it was all these little tactics that supermarkets use to draw you in, and they work on your senses, everything from sight to smell and all these little things that they do. And one thing that they do that really is not good, they always have those misters in the produce section.
Yes, I see those. I love those.
And you do love them because you're like, oh, it looks so fresh and it makes the vegetables glisten. But actually what it's doing is it's making them rot faster by putting that water on it. They really shouldn't, but they sell better when they're glistening and gleaming and look so fresh and ripe. But it actually is not good for the vegetables that have already been plucked from the earth. And so, those kind of things, when you get a lot of moisture around, that's when you start getting bacteria and things like that going on. So might be one of those things we might have to look at and say, yeah, it makes you sell more lettuce, but then it also poisons hundreds of people in Ohio.
I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed with your lettuce knowledge.
Thank you.
That was,
I worked extra hard for the show today.
You run a lot off at a cocktail party, and they go, this guy knows something about something.
I know a thing or two. This guy's informed. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll be okay. We'll keep an eye on you, though. If you can just keep looking over at Virginia, if you start seeing weird beads of sweat rolling down her face.
It says severe diarrhea and blood in the stool. I don't got none of that yet.
Well, if you turn the same color as your dress, which is green, we know, that's going to be tough because you're a witch. I don't know.
Yeah. Got to look out. What I got on my mind here today, a lot of things I got on my mind. I am excited about the football that is going to be coming up. Got a couple games I'm going to go see on Saturday for high school football. I'm very excited about that. You've got a concert tonight that if I were ambitious and young and fun, I would go to.
Who is it?
It's the Black Keys and Band of Horses at
Are
the
you
amphitheater.
going? Jay-Bird, it's your favorite.
Here's my problem with that. My dad is still in town and he's leaving very soon, and I want to spend time with him.
Take him to the concert.
It's late. My dad's old. I hope he's not listening. I hope he's not listening. Old and I mean with wisdom. He's wise.
You just wanted to say he's wise. Yeah.
He's wise.
Your dad's so wise.
But he loves music. He wouldn't want to go.
It's just too late. It's a late night.
It's a to-do.
Would you? There's no way Kevin Ralston would go.
I would not be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I
just can't do both.
See what I'm saying?
I can't do
We
both.
could take a day. I'm not above that.
We've taken a few. I think I just took a few days.
Oh, you can't even take one day around these parts.
Oh, I know. I got very heckled about that. How dare you go to a convention instead of do this show?
Someone said,
How dare you learn more about radio?
Right, I know.
Someone said, you guys need to let us know when you are taking a vacation.
We did.
I know. Like we're in this controlling
We talked about that
relationship.
Kevin was going to Chicago. We talked about it for a solid week. He had to make a presentation to our bosses, and I heard he nailed it.
Okay.
Oh, Twitter's a buzz.
Yes.
3 people liked it.
So many tweets. So with football coming up, there's one thing I'm seeing just to put on your radar, because for me, when you watch college football, they don't really have what the NFL does. One channel that goes from all the highlight plays to the next. So you yourself have to be on it, and you'll flip back and forth. If there's 2 or 3 really good games on, and often there is, I always have this timing where I switch away right when a great play is about to happen at that game, and I go to a play where they go to a commercial or something boring's happening, and then when I flip back, I just see the crowd celebrating, and then they go to commercial, and I'm like, I just keep missing everything. So that's why you got to have multiple TVs if you're watching college football. And YouTube TV is going to be doing something that looks like that is new, where they will be able to put up 4 live streams simultaneously. It's a new feature called Mosaic Mode.
Wow.
So if you're one of those people and you're looking for a way to do it and you don't want to dig into your pockets and buy 4 separate TVs, then you can check out YouTube TV, which is Google's take on cable TV, to check out. And another thing that I saw that was relatively interesting is you see things like YouTube rolling out reasons for people to stay with them, because apparently more and more millennials and Gen Z are cutting the cable and even getting away from the streaming services now. In fact, they say that there are a lot more people going out and buying TV antennas. Do you believe it? It's what the New York Post is claiming. They say that a lot of people that are millennials and Gen Z are spending about $30 on Amazon to pull in these digital antennas that can get 50 to 150 channels.
Huh.
That just seems odd to me, because to me, it's like what old is new again. I remember as a kid, we would have TV antennas, and you would jerry rig these things to put tin foil on them and do all these little things to try to move them around so you could get a better reception.
Well,
and I remember hating it.
Record players are cool again. Antennas are probably cool again.
That's what happens, man. It was old, but then it becomes cool. It's new. I'm just holding out for that 70s singer-songwriter resurgence to happen again.
Okay.
Everything comes back, baby.
Yeah. Okay. They say, according to the Consumer Technology Association, 8.5 million digital antennas were sold in 2021. Even though I see these stats, I'm not sure if I buy it. It seems odd. 8.5 million?
I feel like they're spinning it.
Yeah, this can't be right. And they say more than 40 million American households, or 1 in 3 households currently use an antenna. We have 5 people here. Raise your hand if you have an antenna. Nothing, no.
It's hard on the radio, but nobody raised their hand.
Nobody, yeah.
Do you want me to ask the other shows down the hallway?
Yeah, if you would, impromptu survey. I dare
Run
to
down
find
there. They're on vacation, so they're not even here.
Yeah, I dare you to find one person that's using a TV antenna. I'm not sure I buy it.
That's why I read some of this stuff. I go, this is complete crap. Where are they pulling these numbers from? Where is this from? You said New York Post?
It was I believe the New York Post that put the story out, but they referenced the Consumer Technology Association for those numbers.
I mean, that just sounds made up right there. Am I right?
Yeah. I don't know. I just dare to find one. I'm just kind of curious. Are you happy that you made that switch? And is it really such a good thing to go out? Because it seems like, hey, if you can spend $30 and that's all you'd ever have to pay, and you get free TV. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain because we do free radio. So I got to believe that people still like this product.
We got to believe in the antenna as long as there's terrestrial radio.
Right. But still, even, we're on digital and YouTube and all kinds of other different places.
And all those things are growing tremendously.
We have a couple people in the chat room that say they have it, but it's not a lot.
Okay.
And I bet you any money you don't get one phone call about it.
I don't think people use the phone anymore.
I think you're right.
We'll get lots of texts. Yeah, in fact, I am getting texts about it. It says, I use an antenna, and yes, I'm happy with my antenna.
Wow. See, maybe it's just a younger person thing, and we're too old to get it.
Yeah. I'm responding back to them. I'm asking their age because I'm kind of curious. Is it somebody that just was born in the 70s and still hasn't lost the old antenna because they're too cheap? I don't know.
I'd be so pumped if they text back, I just turned 93.
Mm-hmm. And just to let you know, somebody informing us about the E. coli on the lettuce that's going on at Wendy's. Somebody said, I work on a 400-plus acre lettuce farm.
Oh.
Huh. And I use pathogen testing before we harvest. So what happened here is more than likely it was contaminated by a worker who didn't properly wash their hands.
Wow. So it's human poo, not even animal.
I.e. poo.
That is gnarly, man.
Yesterday we were telling you about the poo and the ice machines at fast food restaurants. Today it's on the lettuce.
You can't trust anybody.
Would that get in your head even if you had with a Frosty? Would you trust a Frosty, or is this story getting your head even with that?
Would I trust a fraud? I mean, you just have to figure that there is going to be, filth.
The scandal, though,
about
right?
everything. There's just
story.
There's a lot of filthy, dirty, rotten animals out there that are working in food places.
And now I'm not going back to fast food.
But think about restaurants too, man.
You're right.
They can be very. I always tell you that story in Miami. I love this sub place, and the one day I went in there, and the guy had the dirtiest nails as he's making the sandwich. It looked like he had 2 hooves, and that he was just scampering out in the dirt.
That doesn't feel right.
And I was so hungry, I still ate it. I was starving.
Okay, I'm getting people that are using antennas just to validate that is happening. We have ages 28, Jennifer from West Palm, a 35-year-old tech enthusiast that has an antenna.
Okay.
We've got a 34-year-old, live with my husband, a single-family home, and we still do the streaming service, but all the local channels we get for free. And then the first person that texted in is 44, so a range of 28 to 44-year-olds. 4 texts are saying that they are using the antenna.
It's a great demographics. Great demographics.
Yeah. $30 on Amazon. Who knew? Coming up here in a couple of minutes, my kid was off yesterday. It was election day. trying to figure out who's going to be taking on DeSantis. So looks like former Governor Christ gets to take on Governor DeSantis, but because of that battle and a couple other election battles that we had going on, kids in Palm Beach County didn't have school yesterday. They've only been back in for another week. And so now there's a suggestion that maybe kids should have even more days off because they're being worked and stressed a little too much. What do you think about mental health days for students? That they can take them when they feel a little stressed or like not going. I would have loved this concept.
How many do you get per semester?
17.
I mean,
Only 3 a week.
Rock on.
Good idea, bad idea. And is it coming to Florida? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach, Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
You know, Xfinity has so many great things. I've got Xfinity on pretty much everything in my house, from the internet to security. The Xfinity Home runs everything that's there. I get fast speeds, I get XFi Advanced Security, I get Wi-Fi hotspots, I get parental controls. When I watch my TV, I've got Xfinity. I've got the Flex 4K streaming, where all of my apps go to one place. I don't need an antenna. This is a lot more convenient, and I'm more than happy to pay for it. But Xfinity also does mobile, and they got a great deal right now where you can get the best price for 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line per month. It'll save you hundreds on your wireless bill a year over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon, all on the fastest mobile service. And you can get it right now and make that switch to Xfinity Mobile with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line per month. All you have to do is call 1-800-XFINITY or go to Xfinity.com today.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed plus special financing. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Release the Pick Games winners! Pick Games average $900,000 in prizes won daily. That's more than 52 million winners and counting. So get your ticket, because Pick Daily Games from the Florida Lottery pick winners by the pond! Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
See tracks? Think train. Last year alone, there were nearly 400 crashes involving trains and cars on Florida roads. If you're crossing tracks, stay focused on what's happening around you. Follow all signs, watch for flashing lights, and expect a train at any time, day or night. With your help, we can prevent track tragedies and get everyone home safely. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
You know, if you're in Fort Lauderdale or Miami and you want to go see the Black Keys tonight at the amphitheater, they do really cool things with the Brightline. You can hop on the train, use Brightline Plus to get you to the station, and they'll also do a lot of complimentary shuttles to get you to the venue of your choice. You got soccer in Fort Lauderdale, you got the Marlins when you go to Miami, and FTX Arena, and you always want to jump on and upgrade to premium to ride with complimentary drinks and snacks in the train and in the station lounge. It's the great way to get around South Florida on the weekend. It opens up your world to so many great other opportunities. And you can save 15% right now with their promo code SUMMER15, and kids are riding for just $5. With so many kid activities in every single city for you to check out. And if you're a commuter that's tired of driving in Miami or Fort Lauderdale traffic, beat the traffic, save on fuel, and use their flexible fares as low as $10 when you book 2 days before you ride. It is now the affordable way to get around South Florida, so book your next car-free, carefree trip at GoBrightline.com or use the Brightline app today.
Slip and Fall, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
You're going to love the team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. I tell everybody, if you're thinking about plastic surgery, you've got to make sure you have a connection with your surgeon. That is the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Seriously, go online, go read the reviews, see what actual patients have written about their surgical experience. That is the best indicator of the results that you're going to get. Someone else's surgical experience that is doing the same procedure. Go look at the before and after pictures. aquaplasticsurgery.com. Dr. Rankin runs the show. He's board certified, the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. You can't get any higher accolades than Dr. Rankin. He is amazing. His whole team, though, is on par. Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, they listen and they care. Crystal that does the Botox and the injections. They're all amazing. Offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGreg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers dotting the coastline. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, heat indices in the triple digits, with scattered showers and storms moving west throughout the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Publix Supermarkets. Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more an hour and get group health, dental, and vision plans. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, we're just talking about antennas, but we are going digital. Yeah, you can still get us through an antenna, but you can also get us pretty much anywhere else. You can get us on the WRMF app, where we're always streaming 24/7. You can catch the KVJ show live, and when you do, you can win cool things like cash and trips and $250 worth of gas every single week. That's just some of the things that we give away when you listen to the WRMF app. We're also on YouTube, on KVJ TV, and now even on Twitch. So you can find us all at all of our locations. Go to our website at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Do you think your kid deserves a mental health day for all the rigors that they have to go through and the stress of school? Well, that is kind of a debate that is happening in many states, and many states and the parents there actually agree that, yes, kids deserve and should have mental health days. In fact, right now, there are 12 states that let public school students take mental health days, including California, Illinois, Oregon, all part of that mix. And now there's legislation pending in 4 other states to make it a reality, but Florida is not one of them. We don't care about our students' mental health, apparently. That's what Florida's trying to say to you.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
That's pretty much it. They don't care. They're tired of your whining and complaining.
In my day.
Yeah, we didn't get mental health days.
That's what some people are without a doubt going to have the attitude. We didn't get one. We didn't get a day off, so you don't get a day off.
Yeah, now the question is, you're right, to that point, I think each state is setting their own how many mental health days you could get and what is right. A lot of times when you work at a job, they typically give you that one personal day a year where it could be anything. It's kind of your wild card, get out of jail free. You don't have to even tell us. You just say, you know what, I'm going to take my personal day today.
See, the thing that's tough about that is if you say I'm taking a personal day. If I said, Kev, I'm taking a personal day.
Yeah.
The witch over here would be all up in my business like flies on a rib roast. And then if I said I'm taking a mental health day, oh, Bird's finally having that big old breakdown. You know what I mean?
That's on deck.
It's kind of, it's weird.
Yeah, I hear you. You're kind of in a different position. I don't think most HR directors like what Virginia does.
You're right. If they say they're taking a personal day, okay, take it.
What's going on?
They're not going to go to your house like I will and peek in your window.
Yeah, I'm going to show up at your window.
Yeah. Well, as it breaks down like this, in these states at least where they give mental health days for students, 74% of parents think that it's a good idea. And 77% of parents who have let their child take mental health days feel that it had a positive impact.
Do you like it?
No. I don't know that I do. I just think that right now they get a lot off. And I think parents need to observe their own kids' mental health. And if their kid is struggling and having an issue, then you stay home with them and you take a personal day and you work with your kid and you talk to them about what's going on. I just know that when it's out there and you can take it as a kid, I would. And I would create a reason. I a lot of times want to get out of school so badly, I probably would have faked a mental breakdown at my age.
Oh, yeah. So many kids would. I would have used this if I ate too many waffles before school. Oh, mental health day. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't go.
Yeah, so, with me as a kid, I can only talk about me, but I think a lot of kids were like I was. You give them an inch, they try to take a mile.
Yes.
I observed this with my 14-year-old. You give them a little bit of leniency or sympathy, and then next thing you know, you're way down the road of, okay, all right, at this point, I don't know. They'll take advantage of it. I think it's just the nature of kids.
Oh, all 3 of us would have taken advantage of that.
Totally.
No doubt. I would have loved it. As a kid, if you're pulling me, I'm 100% for. As an adult, I don't know. I'm kind of more maybe like, hey, let's leave it to the parents. But I think that school administration, they should accept it. If a parent deems that their child needed a day and they said, my kid was going through some stuff, they should be like, that's cool. That's fine. That's good enough.
Take it as a sick day.
You as a parent, you observe your own child. I don't know that we have to stop down and let kids know, now you get 8 mental health days a year, because I would have used every single mental health day. And then if my mom wouldn't let me take it, I would have probably it would have been the dance. I would have gone in, I'd have gone to the school nurse, and I probably would have read something about how you can talk about this way that's bad for your mental health.
Wow.
Then she would have called my mom. My mom would be like, suck it up. You're not coming home. And then there'd be this fight, and the nurse would be like, I just think that Mrs. Ralston is not observing her son's mental health. And it'd probably be a real thing, and I'd probably wind up in expensive therapy, and then we'd be far down the road of all this chaos.
Yeah.
I think that's where it would go with me.
You end up on Dr. Phil.
Right. Which probably be a good thing, because Bad Baby's doing amazing.
You're right.
Yeah. So maybe I should have had mental health days. I could be maybe a celebrity in Los Angeles right now.
If you catch me outside, she's thriving.
She's thriving. She's doing very, very well for herself. And
Have you seen the house she just bought?
Yeah, I remember talking about that a couple months ago.
Gorgeous.
She's back in the dirt today because she's actually doing something decent for the world.
If they did have the mental health day in Florida and the kid, let's say they get 1 per semester and Cannon wanted to use it, and he goes, Dad, can I take my mental health day? Do you ask him why, or do you just let him take it?
No, I think I wouldn't have to, because the queen would be like, why do you want a mental health day? And I don't think she'd be jiving with it either. And look, we're lenient with him. If he needs a day, and he already gets plenty of opportunities to not go to school when the other students are there. So that's why I'm saying he gets enough. If he had it, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that, because for me as a parent, it would be kind of a nagging thing. And I'm like, no, man, look, we can, if you really need a day and you're stressed and something's going on, we'll accommodate. But he would just have 4 video game days.
Well, that relieves the stress, man.
That might be the argument.
Oh, that little video. Dad, it relaxes me.
Yeah, I don't know. But I could be swayed. I'm just kind of curious, because the numbers in these states where they're giving mental health days, you're talking 3 out of 4 parents. All of them are all for this.
Do you like it, V?
I don't think so. I think it's already where they can take sick days. You got to get a doctor's note and all that. As soon as they know they can take a mental health day, I guarantee you my kids are going to be coming up with some fake mental health issue.
So you have to have a doctor's note on certain things that, I mean, no, easy those things are to fake.
Totally.
Oh, they're so easy to fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some of the comments that are coming in here. How many more days do they need off? Mental health days? Come on, this is getting ridiculous. And this is coming from a parent of a student who hated to miss school and is now a teacher. I think mental health days are ridiculous. Most of those states are pretty liberal, so the parents are snowflakes. So that's...
How did it get political?
Oh, this is so political. I knew it was going to get political.
Yeah. Somebody else said in Palm Beach County, the students get 10 days per semester that they can be absent. It doesn't matter what for, and it could be mental health. And that's where I think, look, I'm all about mental health, and I think it's a very important thing. But when you set aside these mental health days, as children, they'll be like, I can use mental health as an excuse because it's such a buzz phrase right now that I'll make sure I use every mental health day you give me.
Do you like it for work, mental health days, or do you have the same opinion for that?
Yeah, I think that bosses should be lenient. I think bosses today are learning. This is the thing that's happening with millennials and Gen Z especially, is they're coming in and saying, look, I don't want to stay in a job that is bad for my mental health. And so if you want to maintain good employees, I think you have to be flexible. And I would, and I'm all fine with that. If it's just things are really going bad in your life, and because look, if you're at work, you may not be you're not going to give me 100% anyway.
Right. Your mind's going to be wherever the drama is.
I call you up and go, Kev, I got to go to Tahiti for a week. I got to go, man.
Yeah.
You say what?
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead and do it. I'd be all right with that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark your productivity and how many days you're out, and then you and I might have a real come to Jesus meeting where I say, hey, man, you're not cutting your slack. And by the way, if this continues, I'm going to have to find somebody who's going to make it worth the money I'm paying them. You're right now not doing that.
Well, I met a guy named Devin in Tahiti, and he asked me to do a show. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that'd be it.
So a week would be okay, but you'd have to really kind of go. You couldn't go on vacation, right? You got to be working out through something.
Yeah, Tahiti sounds like it's too much fun.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're going to Tahiti, don't tell Kevin you're going to Tahiti.
Exactly.
Tell him you're going to be at home because you're seeing a psychiatrist.
But that's not mental health. That's vacation.
Well, I would just say, hey, look, to me, if I were a boss, I'd be like, go ahead. Honestly, I don't care. Go to Tahiti, but when you come back, really crush it.
Yeah.
And be 1.5 times the employee that I need you to be, because look, I got to make money. I got to meet budgets. I got to do all this kind of real world stuff. And you know what? Your mental health day is giving me stress. So I need a mental health day, but I'm the manager, so I can't take it.
But that's
so I'm going to have a breakdown.
That's the argument where some people, they get mad because they feel like other people use their mental health problems as a crutch and they don't have to do as much.
That's why a good manager today really has to balance all of that out. And, you know, that was kind of like what the quiet quitting was all about that we were talking about. Some people don't really like that term. In fact, there was another thing. It was something about your wage, whatever.
Wage whining?
No, it was about basically
silent surrender.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was where you put in the effort on how much you're paid. And so it's not going above and beyond. It's saying that.
Oh, I just read something like that.
Yeah,
I'm only going to give you $12 an hour because that's what you're paying me.
I'm not going to give you $12.50 an hour. I'm going to give you what's worth $12 an hour. But that's the question. What is worth $12 an hour?
Oh, yeah. I saw people fighting about it on social media.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are. All right, got any thoughts on it? Lots of people are hitting us up. Text it in, 877-979-WRMF. It doesn't look like right now we're going to get mental health days in Florida just based on the responses we're getting. But we'll check in with yours next here on the KVJ Show.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah. I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah. I put my arm around so you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today.
Well, lots of people got opinions on whether or not kids need mental health days or not. Got Harold on here from Miami with his thoughts. What do you think here, Harold?
I think personally, it hits close to me because my kid has had mental health issues.
Mm-hmm.
Sad to say, I've had to bake them twice the past year.
Wow.
For issues with mental health. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it is something personal in a sense.
Now, let me ask you, and I definitely, I don't think, my thoughts on whether or not you give mental health days has nothing to do with observing mental health and understanding it's very important in kids. Do you think that we should do the mental health day, or do you think it just should be a parent's discretion to know how their kid is and where their mental health state is, and just letting the school know that, hey, they need to take a day today, and leaving it up to the parents rather than mandating that they get 4 mental health days? What is your thought on that, Harold?
I think it should be a parent's thing to, advise the school, because, my kid was a straight A student.
Mm-hmm.
After all this COVID stuff, it really hit him hard because, he started get C's and D's in school. We find other issues that he was having and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
It's up to the parent to find out. see what's going on.
It's tough on all kids, and Harold, I hope that you can get everything sorted out. And
Yes.
I'm glad that you're there for your child and doing what you're doing. It sounds like you're on the right path, but it's tough raising kids, and it's tough being a kid today.
Yep, that it is.
Yeah, that it definitely is.
It's social media, man. It's so tough. And I see them on it constantly, comparing themselves to others. Like, it is terrible.
I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to just put a fork in it and a flag up saying, hey, we're observing mental health. And I think, honestly, as a parent, I think one thing that they could be doing, maybe rather than giving mandated mental health days, is trying to help parents understand when their kids are going through mental health issues and how, as a parent, you can help your kid. Because I'm not a trained psychologist. I don't know. And I know with my 14-year-old son, it's hard sometimes to get more than 3 words out of him. And if he were going through something, I would hope he would tell me, but I don't know that he would. So what do you do when you're just observing these behaviors in your child that you're like, okay, I don't know how to deal with this, Where do you go for help, if you need something like that?
I think y'all are right. I sound like a broken record. Social media is such a powerful thing.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's all bad, because it's not all bad. There's some really cool things, but it is like a drug. It's a very powerful entity, man, and it can screw a lot of adults and kids alike.
Well, I think that your mental health is a lot like your physical health. And let's say your body were breaking down and it's not going well, and maybe you're putting on weight, you have no energy, and all those kind of things that go with it. You might start looking at what you're eating. And I think the same thing with mental health. If you're having breakdowns and it's, going to poo-poo, you might want to say, okay, what am I putting into my brain? What am I watching? What am I spending time on? What am I doing?
Who am I surrounding myself with?
Let me identify what might be the junk food of my mind.
Right.
And start getting rid of that, and then observing what is the health food for my mind, being outside and walks and moving around and all those kind of things, having hobbies and good positive projects, giving back to the community and saying, let me go on a health food binge for my brain.
You are 110% right. I mean, your thoughts are the most powerful thing on the planet. Nothing gets done without your thoughts. So if you're putting garbage into your head, you're right. It's a good checklist to do.
Yeah. So I think it's something that we got to keep the conversation going so that we all have better awareness about where we're all at with our mental health. I did see this, and I thought this is powerful. I'll let you know how important teachers are. 53% of us say we had a teacher growing up who changed our life for the better. I definitely had one. I had not only that, but I've got a wife and a mom who was a great teacher that was very impactful. Would you say that you had a teacher that changed your life for the better, Virginia?
I had several. I had teachers that showed me things that I didn't even know were possible, because I didn't know about, what life is like outside of our town. I didn't know about, like, oh my gosh, you can have like amazing career aspirations to do cool, awesome things. Like, my parents didn't teach us that stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was great. I had several teachers that like showed us through like education and going to college how you could open up so many more doors. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. Bird, you had a teacher?
I did. I had a couple that I liked. Mr. Hodgkins, my 4th grade teacher, was awesome. And damn, was his beard strong. Strong beard. But he was a really cool, just a cool guy. And we had kind of like a tragedy in our classroom where all the pets, someone broke into our portable and they stole our pets.
Oh, man.
And it was a big deal. We were traumatized as kids. And then the last day of school, we found one of the hamsters running around. But then as an adult, I go, did he just buy that hamster at the last day of school?
Mr. Hodgkins went to PetSmart.
That's what a good teacher does.
That's what I'm thinking.
They inspire hope in their kids, even if it's false hope.
Because I don't think those hamsters made it, y'all.
Yeah.
As an adult, looking back.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, the last day.
Hamsters are cheap.
Yeah, they stole. They let all of the pets and animals out of all of the aquariums, and they trashed our portable.
Who would do that?
Monsters. But Mr. Hodgkins made it cool after we were all shaken up about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
And then in high school, Mrs. Havel. And I ended up coaching her kid in baseball.
Okay.
So she was awesome as well.
Yeah, that's great. The teacher that really helped my life out to be better found in me skills that I didn't know I even really had, and then help bring them out of me. And that's what I think a really good teacher does, because I don't think kids are aware necessarily of what their gifts are. And teachers can identify that and say, hey, you may not realize it, but you're really good at this.
I see this in you.
That's right. So as you go off today, we all need each other, and thanks for all the teachers doing an amazing job out there.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, every day I come in here with a different nugget from the R. Kelly trial.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, this guy has been scandalous for so long, and now everybody's telling the details. What did they rat on him yesterday for doing? It is dirty, coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Jump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
One Republic. The never-ending summer tour. With special guests Need to Breathe. One Republic. Live in concert. Performing all the hits for one incredible night this summer. I Think Financial Amphitheater, Saturday, September 3rd. Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. For more, hit up OneRepublic.com.
It takes several sources of energy to bring you energy. There's natural gas, nuclear, solar, and something else. What led us to go green before it was fashionable and reduce our dependence on foreign oil back in 2001, all while standing up for the American values we hold dear. You must have a source of energy that's pretty darn special. Florida Power and Light.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
As a Boost member, get free next-day grocery delivery, double fuel points, and more. Sign up at Kroger.com/boost.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal. Demesman and Dover is about community for us. For me, you all are our people, our friends, our family, our future. The difference we will make for you, your kids, and your loved ones matters, because to us, it's personal. Hi, my name is Victor Demesman from Demesman and Dover Law Firm. If you need us, call us anytime, 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. Demesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia Vero Beach. You don't need a check. You don't need cash. Because at Kia Vero Beach, your clunker is all you need. Shop hundreds of vehicles, and if you can't find it, we'll order it for you. Fresh Kia models are arriving daily. Hurry in and get rates from 1.49% or buy with zero down or make no payments for 120 days. And at Kia Vero Beach, you don't need perfect credit to get pre-approved. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia of Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1, or KiaVeroBeach.com. Call 1-800-KIA-DEALS. That's 1-800-KIA-DEALS. This offers cannot be combined on select model with proof credit through the MFC. Delivery details ends 8/31/22.
Oh, we're pretty much in the hottest part of the year here in South Florida, and when we're there, your electric bills are going through the roof. Mine every single month. kind of have like the electric bill scaries. Whenever I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, how bad's it going to be? Well, if you're tired of having this feeling, you ought to look into rooftop solar. Because the average rooftop solar in Florida is saving $600 to $800 a year in electricity costs. I mean, why pay for it when you can produce it for a lot less? And you can get started by paying nothing down out of pocket and qualifying for no payments up to 1 year. And don't worry about your credit. With Han Solar, South Florida's #1 solar professional, it's not going to be an issue. So do what my wife and I did and get your free home solar assessment today by going online to hansolar.com, HANSOLAR.com.
Living with clutter? Talk to your local experts at California Closets. Their experienced designers can help you reimagine any space in your home, your closets, home office, kitchen pantries, and so much more. Their custom solutions transform your home and your life. It will change the way you live. Plus, you'll watch your redesigned space come to life with their 3D technology. It's incredible. Schedule your free design consultation at CaliforniaClosets.com or visit the showrooms in Palm Beach Gardens and Vero Beach.
Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation offer is here. Finally, some great news. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera and you get a doorbell camera. The first 40 WRMF listeners who dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's will get this limited time offer of a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you'll get an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 arm doors, and a backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 WRMF listeners to dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's. That's pound 250. Sloman's.
Cooling Advisors wants to keep you cool, even though it is blazing hot out there. Our ACs are trucking along. I know mine is, because Cooling Advisors switched it out and put a new system in. And I don't have to worry about this thing dying, even though it is so hot outside right now. My AC from Cooling Advisors is keeping the whole house super cool. And if you need a new system, your timing is perfect, because Cooling Advisors is going to give you a $500 coupon off the cost of your new system when you tell them you heard about it right here. Cooling Advisors, family owned and operated, over 70 years of experience. They background screen and drug test all of their employees to make sure you can feel safe about whoever that you invite into your home from their team. And they have a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day at Cooling Advisors. 7 days a week, whenever your AC emergency happens, Cooling Advisors is there. Find them online at coolingadvisors.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I'm so excited. You know, we often auction off a chance to be here on the Dirt of the Day and read the Dirt of the Day with us. And this morning, our special guests are from Maddie's Fight Foundation. They purchased and donated to a local auction to be here and help me read the dirt. How exciting is that?
Nice.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of
Hello,
course.
Sarah. Hello,
of
Jack.
course.
How you doing?
Hi, Kevin.
You've been here before.
Yes.
You're old hat at this point.
They got it down. Radio pros here.
All right, you want to go? You can lead us off.
All right. This one's for you, Jaybird.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Because we know that you love Curb Your Enthusiasm, we are excited to tell you that they've been renewed for a 12th season.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No production or release date has been announced, but it's happening.
All right, that's great. Yeah, I think this is going to be his last one. I think he's done. He talked about the writing process, and he goes, "Sure, it's a lot, man. It's a lot."
Well, I mean, how many little societal quirks can you come up with after 12 seasons?
And he's repeating too. So but I love him, and I'm very excited for it. Nailed the story too.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
You got the pressure on you.
No, I'm passing on. I'm passing on reading.
Jack's like, I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Jack said, "I'm gonna let her do it." Well, and stick around. In other news, I didn't make you read the scandalous stuff, but there is a certain scandalous update to the R. Kelly trial. Every day, it feels like new dirty details are coming out from this trial. And now a former merchandising agent that worked for R. Kelly is talking about how when R. Kelly was freaking out because he couldn't find this tape, a VHS tape, he offered everybody in his group $1 million for whoever could find the tape. Turns out the tape was him and a 14-year-old girl engaged in relations, and that's why he wanted to find the tape so bad. Well, everybody's talking all the dirty details. We know now what was on the tape. We know the girl that was on the tape, and it's just horrific how long this went on. He's already serving a 30-year sentence, but they keep just tacking on more and more charges, so hopefully R. Kelly never sees the light of day.
I don't see how he could.
He can't. There's just no way. And finally, here to end on a peaceful, good note, right? Our boy, Brad Pitt, our delicious boy, Brad Pitt, becomes emotional while attending a Buddhist ceremony in Japan.
You know, we thought it would be a fun thing to do because the character in the film, Ladybug, thinks he has bad luck. And he's coming to terms with that in the film. But I have to tell you, I was really moved in there. The temple itself is so beautiful. The monks themselves were beautiful, and I almost got teary. I was really moved by it. So I really thank you for the experience, and it's one that I will not forget.
I always said when I go, if I could die in a forest about 67 degrees surrounded by monks, I think that would be a pretty peaceful way to go.
Do you want them to be Buddhist?
If I could control, I don't know. You could tell me, you could lie to me and say you're a monk. I'd be like, all right, cool. just have the essence of a monk, and I would be cool with that.
Well, thank you so much to Jack and Sarah from Maddie's Fight Foundation for coming in. And you guys have a gala coming up.
We do.
You do. It is going to be September 17th in Jensen Beach. I saw the pavilion where it's going to be. It's beautiful. I got the full tour last week. How do people go and buy tickets?
So if they visit www.maddiesfight.org, there is a link where you can buy tickets, and we have sponsorship packages available. We're really excited. It's going to be a fun evening, and if I can, we're also very grateful to Little Moore's Food Shack and Leftovers. They're doing a wonderful job with the catering, and we're excited about our special MC.
That's great food. Yes, I'm going to be the MC.
Special MC.
Yeah.
It's an open bar. That's all you have to tell me.
Yeah, there's that too.
You signed a bona fide witch. I love it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for coming in, and thank you for all that you do. This would have been Maddie's 16th birthday.
Yes.
And so that is why we are celebrating. You know, Maddie's no longer with us, but the foundation does the great work that it started back when Maddie was with us, helping families going through childhood cancer. And you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Thanks for having
Thank you
us.
so
We
much.
appreciate you guys for the support and the love.
So much.
Thank you.
All right, we do have a few celebrity birthdays here today to rip out for you. Big ol' happy birthday to Rupert Grint. He was Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter movies. Any thoughts on how old he is today?
Oh, my
Remember
gosh.
he was elementary or middle-aged school kid when they started those?
Please don't tell me he's in his 30s.
Oh, he's 34. Just turned 34.
He did.
34.
Bird nailed it. You're on point today.
I feel so old.
Yeah. He's now
You're right.
34 years
the
old.
Potter kids are in their mid-30s now.
They are. What the heck, man? Chad Michael Murray, you remember him from One Tree Hill and Freaky Friday? He's now in his 40s. He's 41. Dave Chappelle turns 49 today. And Vince McMahon from the WWE is 77 today. Also, happy birthday. The chat room would like to wish Stephanie L. happy birthday.
Stephanie!
Also, Alicia having a birthday.
Alicia!
That's from your little sister, Holly. Also, we got a birthday shout out to JW. We have a birthday celebration that is going on here for Nick Drummy. Happy birthday. Turning 12. Super proud of you from Mom, Dad, and Amalia. Also, we got a birthday to the best son, Big Dog, little brother, best swimmer, Leonardo, turning 7.
That's a strong name.
Leonardo. Mom, Dad, Luciana, Fabian, Your Bean, Duke, and the ugly dog, Alfie.
Oh, don't tell Alfie he's ugly.
Well, there's a photo. Is that an ugly dog?
No way.
He's adorable.
And there are some dogs that are ugly, but still cute because they're so ugly. That's a good-looking dog.
The uglier, the cuter.
I love homely dog. He led the league in homely dogs as a kid.
Also says, want to wish my son very happy birthday out here in sunny Paso Robles, California. Have a great day. Go hard at football practice big time. Love your sister, dad, and mom. Got a photo there. And them playing football for Paso Robles.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And also happy 18th birthday to Lily. We love you're sad we're not able to celebrate today. Go Knowles is what that one says. And you got a photo there.
Oh, beautiful.
Sent in by Allison on KVJ TV. Go to kvjshow.tv to see it. And to get your birthdays on, let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. You ready for a thrilling World Record Wednesday attempt, Virginia?
I don't know how good a shape my nose is in.
Well, Baby Nostrils over here told me what he was doing, which is blowing up balloons with his nose.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bruh.
I don't have good nose strength, I've noticed.
You don't? Okay.
I wouldn't be a good cokehead. I don't think cocaine would go up my nose. I shouldn't be talking about it. What am I talking about? Sorry, kids.
It's probably good, just a blanket thing to say to everybody.
I mean, we can give it a shot this weekend.
Well, it doesn't
and
matter about your
see.
nostrils. Big or small. So what Jaybird's going to be doing, he's going to try to inflate 10 balloons with his nose in a minute.
Oh, boy.
I'm hoping I get one, dog.
That's you're setting the bar real high today.
Yeah, you got to really put some power behind it. And I don't know if I got the gift.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to meditate.
Okay.
Expectations are low.
I know. We really got to build up his confidence here. It's going to be very, very underwhelming otherwise. You want to see this attempt? It's going to be on KVJ TV on YouTube coming up next.
I don't feel a single thing. Have the pills done too much? Haven't caught up with my friends in weeks, and now we're out of touch. I've been driving in LA, and the world, it feels too big. Like a floating ball that's bound to break. Snap my psyche like a twig. And I just wanna see if you feel the same as me. Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy, but you don't wanna die. Like you're hanging by a thread, but you gotta survive, 'cause you gotta survive. Like your body's in the room, but you're not really there. Like you have empathy inside, but you don't really care. Like you're fresh out of love, but it's been in the air. Am I past repair? A little bit tired of trying to care when I don't. A little bit tired of quick repairs too cold. A little bit tired of sinking. There's water in my pulse. I'm barely breathing, trying to stay afloat. So I got these quick repairs too cold. Guess I'm just broken and broke. The prescription's on its way, with a name I can't pronounce, and the dose I gotta take. Boy, I wish that I could count, 'cause I just wanna see if this could make me happy. Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like like you're not really happy, but you don't wanna die. Like you're hanging by a thread, but you gotta survive, 'cause you gotta survive. Like your body's in the room, but you're not really there. Like you have empathy inside, but you don't really care. Like you're fresh out of love, but it's been in the air, and my past repair. A little bit tired of trying to care when I don't. A little bit tired of quick repairs, too cold. A little bit tired of sinking, there's water in my boat. I'm barely breathing, trying to stay afloat, so I got these quick repairs, too cold. Do you ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy, but you don't wanna die. Like a numb little bug that's gotta survive, that's gotta survive.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Jaybird is chasing the world record for the most balloons inflated using your nose in a minute. The record now stands at 10 balloons inflated with the nostril, and each balloon must be tied off.
Oh, good. Oh, man.
These hamburger hands ain't tying no
I'm
balloon.
the worst tire, man. I don't tie my shoes well.
Can we help him?
No, I got this. Come on, I gotta learn. I gotta grow as an athlete.
Stretch the balloons
Yeah,
first.
I like it.
because that will
Yeah,
make
okay.
them looser.
Are you my corner guy? Are you my?
I'm just trying to help you.
She's your coach.
Well, she just can't turn on me, and I know she's going to, and that's why it can never work. So no, she's not my corner guy.
Okay, we can dial this up on KVJ TV. Go to kvjshow.tv to see Jaybird in his world record attempt. All right, 10 is the world record. Jaybird said a minute ago he wasn't even so confident he'd get one.
Well, I've been down this road before.
Okay.
And, there was talk that the balloons were the wrong balloons. I think we have the right balloons here, though. These are the good ones.
The balloons to be counted, said you get that far, they have to be inflated to a diameter of 6.33 inches.
Okay.
All right, it's the size of Rocco's head.
We'll measure for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we get 10 balloons here and we think we've documented a new world record, then we'll measure at that point.
That's why we love KVJ TV. It's all documented.
It is.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jaybird you want to give it a real quick snort there to see before we...
I just want to warn you that this could be very anticlimactic.
Okay, well, it's only going to be a really bad minute of radio. That's the good news.
I don't know. It's been a pretty bad minute so far.
Okay.
We're having fun. We got some laughs going on here.
Yeah, having a good old time.
Maybe crack out an adult beverage.
What else are we going to do?
Yeah.
You want a beer?
I think I do.
All right.
Okay, let's get ourselves focused here. So, Birds at 1. I would say that 2 is going to be KVJ impressive because the guy that actually broke the world record first time he tried, he only got 5. So, and then he was able to practice and he got his nostrils clear and everything, and then he finally got to 10. So I'm going to say that 2 is where we're going to put the betting line. Virginia, are you going over or under 2 balloons inflated in 1 minute with his nostril?
I'm going over.
Going over?
Really? Oh, don't be a Lucy. Don't be a
Are
bad
you
guy.
kidding on that? 'Cause I'm putting you down here. You're putting your money in.
Stop being a bad guy who wrestled your whole career.
These are real wagers.
I'll go over. I think he can do it. Come on, push yourself. Shock the world.
And you said over 2K?
Suit's going under.
Oh.
If I had to put money on it, I think I could go one. Or I think it's gonna be tough. I mean, I'm looking at your nostrils, and there's not a lot of air coming out of them. And then
Look at those meat hooks.
Well, and the real big caveat is you got to tie the balloon off at the end. After you get to 6.33 inches. And these balloons, if you don't know, that means that they're going to be full. It's what a full party balloon would look like.
Get it together, sausage fingers. I got my money on you.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. World Record Wednesday attempt. Denny's, you going over 2? What do you think?
I say he breaks this record.
Oh, Dennis! yes.
Then he's still yet to be correct.
Ever.
Ah, okay.
Denny's had a rough week. If you listened to Do It Bitch yesterday.
Yeah, tough day yesterday. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Jaybird, 60 seconds on the clock. Going for the world record of inflating balloons with your nostril. The record is 10, and your time begins now. Okay, there he goes.
Oh, boy.
He's really having a hard time pushing the needle on this thing.
Put it over your whole
He's going as
nose.
hard as he can. His face is already red.
Oh,
he's
boy.
taking the balloon and he's putting it over his nostril. In fact, you know what? You might even be able to use your whole nose. Okay, the balloon's not even budging, though. He's got 41 seconds. Oh, he got one.
Okay.
He got one. Okay.
Push
he's got
it.
one that's it's full enough.
Push
and
it.
he's got
Push
to
it.
tie it off here. He's trying to tie it off. He's right at the halfway mark. And he's trying to go for
Meat
he
knuckles.
can't get it tied. This is the problem. He's got a full balloon. He cannot get this thing tied. Okay, there we go. We got one down.
Okay.
He's got 20 seconds left. All right, if he can do this, he might get to the 2 mark. And there you go. All of a sudden, we got 2 full balloons. He's got 13 seconds left. He's trying to get this thing tied off. He's going for it. Is he going to get to 2? Is he going to get to the mark of 2? And KBJ impressive. 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Oh,
no!
Damn it, it didn't work.
He's got 1 balloon. He fell short of the betting line of 2.
Denny's is measuring it and says it's not even inflated enough.
Yeah, it's questionable. It's questionable, yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
We'll give you credit for 1.
Give me credit.
You're giving me credit for 1.
Gosh.
The world record is very safe at 10.
You know what though?
Yeah.
It's the safe sex technique.
What?
You got to put it all the way over your nose as if you were putting on.
Yeah. You need double nostril power. Yeah.
But I got it now. I think if you because I was doing one nostril.
That's not right.
It's not. You got to go
over both. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. At least you figured it out, though.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this guy made a couple runs at this before he got it. So, I mean, that's what it is.
Let's revisit this.
He actually practices.
You can do it at home.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime Kevin goes, hey, maybe do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man.
You got relegated to
It's the
YouTube.
land of lost toys.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, there are a lot of interesting days going on today. They always love doing that. What is today? Today is
National
something goofy.
Toenail Day.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
They got a lot of that going on. The one that is actually serious and is kind of an odd day is Ukraine Independence Day. It's the day that they broke free from Russia back in 1991. And it's kind of ironic, too, because today is actually a milestone in the invasion. 6 months now since Russia invaded Ukraine. So,
damn.
Yeah, it's still have all that going on today. And they've pretty much shut down all of the celebration in the country because Russia was just bombing the second biggest city in Ukraine. They're like going, it's probably not a good idea to have parades and all that when we got bombs flying overhead.
Oh, a parade equals target.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. More positive, though, it's National Waffle Day.
Oh, baby. That's how you turn this day around.
Ooh.
Peach Pie Day.
Ooh.
National Danny Day. Good news if your name is Dan or Danny.
That's a day?
It's a day.
Kevin.
It's National Knife Day.
Ooh.
And it's also International Strange Music Day. And that's where we are going to get our nod today for 1 second. Name that tune.
I like the theme.
Yeah, it's International Strange Music Day. So these are odd songs you should know here in America from international artists.
I love it.
It's an odd theme. We'll see how well you do coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Jump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed plus special financing. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc., subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
I love going to Begin Anew because Sharon, who owns the place, is always telling me about some new amazing gadget she has. Right now, they're focusing this entire month of August on the Morpheus face and body treatment. If you haven't seen the Morpheus, it's the one that Kim Kardashian described as a game changer. She did Morpheus body, and she's like, whoa. You can do Morpheus body, you can do Morpheus face. If you do them together, you're going to get $400 off the cost of your treatment. Morpheus has minimal downtime. It's a non-surgical facelift, great for acne scars, great for cellulite, great for making your skin just feel snatched and tight. It's amazing. Morpheus 8. And if you're feeling like you have low energy, maybe weight gain, low sex drive, it could be hormonal. If you've got brain fog, if you're feeling like you need to get your youthful energy back, go see the experts at Begin Anew right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza, beginanewmed.com.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee with approved credit. Example 2012 Focus SE stock number PF11157C.
Looking for used vehicles under $7,000? Then you better go. It's Used Car Mania.
Go to Greco. Go to Greco.
Get to Greco Ford of Delray Beach now for a massive selection of used cars and trucks with prices lower than you ever thought possible. It's Mania. 950 vehicles, all makes and models starting at $69.91. Ford Blue certified Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, even luxury brands from under $7,000. Got a trade? Greco Ford of Delray Beach will give you more for it. More cash for your trade means less cash towards your next vehicle. Plus, if you need help with credit, our finance specialist can help get you driving today. Don't miss Used Car Mania at Greco Ford of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or visit us online at GrecoFordofDelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
Babe,
Yes, honey.
we really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light Palm Beach is proud to be a featured restaurant of Flavor Palm Beach. Red Light is reservation only. The only way to enter is by the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
I love love switching out the old rickety windows and putting in new, beautiful BNT windows and doors. I'm going into phase 3, and I cannot wait to be completely done. The great thing about BNT is they've let me take my time, and I didn't have to do all the windows at once. I could pay it off slowly and do it over the course of 3 years. BNT windows and doors, they'll work with you. They're good guys. They're master installers. They know how to install these doors and windows with expert precision, and they use PGT products. PGT custom windows and doors are the best selling on the market. So you've got the best master installers with BNT, and then you've got the best product with PGT. It's hurricane season, like it or not, so better to be prepared and have no storms than be unprepared and get hit with a big one. Call them today. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGregg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers dotting the coastline. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, heat indices in the triple digits, with scattered showers and storms moving west throughout the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack. What if you could get your morning going with double the breakfast sandwich deliciousness? Celebrate Hot Deal Summer at Racetrack when you get 2 breakfast sandwiches for only $4. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. See store for details.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
You know, you can listen to KVJ on your smart speakers. All you have to do is just say, play the KVJ show to your smart speaker, and boom, it's going to come on right now because we're on live. But if you're listening to us and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon or 7 p.m. and you want to hear that day's show, just say, play the KVJ show podcast. And boom, we're going to be there on any room where you got your smart speakers. KVJ is going to be there.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, today is one of those interesting, goofy, celebratory days. I don't know why we'd observe this, but it's International Strange Music Day. So it's not even just international music, it's international music that's strange. And honestly, some of our biggest hits in America have been international. I think the rest of the world is more weird than us.
Yeah, but there's some songs I can think of that I don't want to give examples in case they're in there, but they're hits in the States, right?
Yeah, don't ruin Kevin's game before he gets to start.
I know that's your job.
Yeah. Yeah, these are songs that you should know. They should be recognizable to American audiences. Now, we're going to play basically the first second of the song, and then you've got to give me the title of what the song is. Okay. All right, here we go. Song number 1 for International Strange Music Day. Okay. What do you got here? This odd international song from Australia.
This one.
Okay.
You got this one?
Yep, because I had it in my jungle playlist this weekend at Bamboozle.
Okay, Virginia, look at that, huh? She's almost taunting everyone. Okay. All right, class, pens down. What is the title of this song, Virginia?
That one is Dance Monkey.
Dance Monkey. Bird, what did you write down?
Don't bungle my jungle.
Okay.
I got nothing, Coach.
That's a great name for my playlist.
Don't bungle my jungle.
Denny's, what do you got over there?
I put Down Under.
Down Under. Okay, Virginia is correct. It is the song Dance Monkey from Tones and I.
All right.
Here's the song.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'm back to do it again.
Okay.
It kind of sounds like Virginia when she gets real drunk.
I know, right? Yeah. It is a strange little song.
What a
Surprise, I'm the dance monkey.
Yeah.
What an odd song.
It is an odd song. It's strange, and it's international.
It's a great song. It does make you dance.
I like the vibe.
Okay, here we go. This is song number 2 for International Strange Music Day. Okay. What is this odd little song that inspired a dance craze? Okay. Bird, what did you write down for the title of this song?
Gangnam style, super Gangnam style, Gunyan, Gooman,
Gunions, liver and Gunions.
Gangnam style, Gangnam style,
Gangnam style. Okay, Denny's.
I put Gangnam style.
Okay, Virginia.
Gangnam style.
Gangnam style. It's Gangnam style, but I think you guys are close enough. I'll give you credit on
Oppa
that.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style.
That song was so big.
Yeah, it was. That's from Psy out of South Korea. Okay, we're doing strange songs that are international. Virginia's got 2. She's perfect so far.
Oh, just perfection.
Yes, bask in my perfection, boys.
Jaybird and Denny's have 1 apiece. All right, what is the title of this song out of Italy? There you go. 1 second of that song. What is the title of the song? Okay. Start with Denny's on this one. Denny's, what is the title of that song?
I think this was tricky. I put Blue, Dabba-dee Babba-die.
Okay. All right. Virginia, what do you have for this?
I put blue.
Okay.
Just Blue. I thought it was a
Labba-dee dabba-die.
Okay. Labba-dee-labba-die. Okay, Bird, what do you got?
I'm in need of a guy.
You are.
It's not your Tinder profile.
I got I'm in need of a guy.
We'll go blue, labba-dee-labba-die.
It does sound like
I'm in need of a guy.
I'm in need of a guy. I'm in need of a guy. Is that what they're saying?
I think it's just
Labba-dee dabba-die.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just mumbling.
Look, you hear what you want to hear. Just speak what's in your soul. You need a guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Virginia's still perfect. Denny's with 2, Jaybird with 1. We're on song number 4 for International Strange Music Day. This was an odd hit out of Norway. Okay. Sounds like a video game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
All right. Virginia, what is the title of this song?
What does the fox say?
Bird, would you write?
What does the fox say?
And Denny's.
What does the fox say?
Yeah.
What does the fox say?
I mean, a fun song.
What the fox say?
Okay.
This is like all Rocco's favorite song.
That was considered weird or strange?
Okay, Virginia's still perfect. Denny's with 3, Bird with 2. It's a big one then.
Real big.
Final song out of England for International Strange Music Day. Okay. Pretty much the first second of the song there.
Did you say this one was worth 3 points?
Okay, we'll go on ahead and kick it back to Jaybird. What is the title of that song?
She blinded me with science. She blinded me with
science. Denny's.
I did not get that one.
And Virginia?
She blinded me with science.
For a perfect score, Vicious V.
She blinded me with science. Oh.
Okay, there you go.
That song is the best to do the robot too.
Oh, it is, yeah.
You can really pop in the lock.
Bust it.
Doc, I was. You gotta watch me.
Oh, sorry, I was dancing in my own
Hey,
little
you guys are
world.
both kind of doing the same thing.
We heard a dance off and didn't even know it.
Vicious V gets the win today. Congrats.
Wow.
Got a perfect score.
She doesn't even have her witch's dress on.
Just that powerful.
She's that good.
Suck it, boys.
Coming up here, we got some digital drama for you. Marcus is ranting about how women do him wrong.
What did he do, Kev?
Well, then he gets called out for always being negative on social media. So we'll get to that coming up here in a second. Right now, we do have a song poll as well that you can check out on KVJ TV. You can go to kvjshow.tv and cast your vote. We let you pick the music here. Had Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, the Chainsmokers, all in there. The option you are going with, though, is Nelly. 48%. One little throwback. Ride with me on KVJ TV and the KVJ Show.
She could be 18 with an attitude of 19, kinda snotty, acting real rude. But as long as you a thick, girl, you know that it's on. I peep something coming towards me up the dance floor, sexy and real slow. Saying she been peeping and I dig the last video. Somewhere Nelly we could go. How could I tell her no? Measurements was 36, 25, 34. Yelling, I like the way you brush your hair, and I like those stylish clothes you wear. I like the way the light hit the ice and glare, and I can see you moving way over there. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and get with me, smoke it in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way? Must be the money. Face about it front neck, don't know how to act. Without no vouchers or no boosters, bringing nothing back. You should feel the impact. Shopping with plastic. When the sky's the limit and them haters can't get past that. Watch me as I gas that 4.6 rain. Once again, anything change. Every time I switch lanes, it feels strange now. Making a living on my brain instead of cane now. I got the title from my mama, put the whip in my own name now. Damn, get the change now. Running credit checks with no shame now. I feel the fame, come on, I can't complain no more. I'm the main now, in and out my own time. Pages out of New Jersey from Courtney B, telling me about a party up in NYC. And can I make it damn right? I'll be on the next flight, pancake, first class, sitting next to Vanna White. Come on. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and get with me, smoke it in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and get with me, smoke it in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way? Check. Yo, I know something you don't know, and I got something to tell you. You won't believe how many people straight out of the flow. Most said that I was a failure, but now the same motherfuckers asking me to do. And I'm yelling, I can't help you. Yo, Nelly, can we get tickets to the next show? Hell no. For real?
Hey, yo, now that I'm a fly guy and I fly high, wanna know why? Why I fly by? But yo, it's all good. Range Rover, all wood. Do me like you should. We good. We be no stud. Wishing you was popping like we drug dealers, sipping Chrissy Bud Mackin. Honey in the club, me in the Benz, icy Chris, telling me to leave with you and your friends. So if Shorty wanna knock, we knockin' the diss. And if Shorty wanna rock, we rockin' the diss. And if Shorty wanna pop, we poppin' the Chris. Shorty wanna see the ice, then I ice the wrist. City talk, Nelly listen, Nelly talk, city listen. When I fly, when I walk, pay attention, see the ice in the bliss. Stir, know they diss, honeys look, know they wish. Come on, boo, give me a kiss, come on.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and get with me, smoke a L in the back of the Benzie. Oh, why must I feel this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Oh, man, got some good ones sent to us this week. Thank you for the screenshots. That's the way to do it because posts get deleted. Sometimes if we're not in the neighborhood, we can't check next door. So the screenshot helps out. Send them to mail at kvjshow.com. Got a thread here started by Marcus, who's ranting about how women do him wrong, and then he gets called out because he's always negative on social media himself. So there's all this fighting that goes on, then Marcus deletes the post. So that's why we need the screenshots.
It's my favorite kind, by the way.
I'll play the role of Marcus here. Bird, you can be James. We'll have Virginia be Serena, and Denny's, you'll be Darren. Okay, here's what Marcus had to say. Women love to play me out. I'm so done with dating, and people wonder why I'm always so sad. Whatever, I don't even care anymore. None of you check on me anyway.
Dude, you're always bitching and moaning, writing cryptic crap on Facebook. It's annoying to read. You kind of come off like a little bitch, just being honest. Still love you though, dude.
How dare you say that to me, James? Your marriage is awful.
Damn.
You have no right to judge me or my Facebook posts. The only person that's acting like a little bitch is you. In case I'm being too cryptic for you, let me just flat out say, you are dead to me.
Damn. Okay, dude, whatever. Last time I tried to help you, stay a miserable jerk. I don't care. For the record, my wife and I are only miserable 20% of the time, so it's really not all that bad.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting out the popcorn. This is some juicy stuff. I love drama when it doesn't involve me. LOL.
You know what? Screw you too, Serena. I'm so glad that my pain is amusing to all of you. You need to learn some manners. You're the type of woman I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. Marcus is coming unhinged again. All of you are a total joke.
Damn, Marcus. You okay, homie? You sound like an unlikable douche right now. You cheated on your last 2 girlfriends. Damn. Now you're on social media playing the victim?
Pig.
It's not a good look, bro.
This is the best thread ever. And to answer your question, Marcus, yes, I am indeed laughing at your pain.
Oh.
Me and my family never even liked you. So it's extremely funny to see you make an ass of yourself on Facebook. Getting more popcorn so I can watch this meltdown continue.
I only cheated on people who didn't treat me right. And I know what's going on with my ex and the things they're saying. I never gave anybody anything. Dang. They're liars, and I'm so done. I am now quitting all social media officially. Peace out, world.
Damn, Marcus is going through it.
He's having a tough time. He's having a tough time.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I hope he gets it together.
He needs to get it together.
I do too.
He needs to get it together. Phil is also on this thread saying a lot of negative comments about some people who are posting positive memes, which you wouldn't think that the negative would go with the positive. So there's obviously rubbing some people the wrong way, and there's a whole bunch of drama that ensues. In this one, Virginia, you can play the role of Phil. We will have Denny's playing the role of Brenda. I will be Lindsay, and Jaybird, you can be June.
All right.
Go ahead, Phil.
People who put up positive memes are so effing annoying. You clearly are posting it for likes and attention. I hate positive people.
Damn.
Are you talking about me, Phil? I do that because my followers love that kind of content. Some people need positivity in their lives. I get that it's not for everyone, but geez, do you really have to be jerky about it?
Paranoid much, Brenda? First off, I wasn't talking about you. And what do you mean, your followers? What are you, a cult leader or something?
Phil, you ought to be nice to Brenda. She doesn't realize that you're just messing with her. Phil is the biggest troll. Don't take anything that he says seriously.
I don't care that he's being a troll. It's just rude and mean-spirited. Just because he doesn't like me being positive doesn't mean he has the right to take a huge negative dump on my sunny day. It's just not cool and it's hurtful.
Okay, Brenda, I tried to warn you. Stay positive, hon.
Phil is a big old jerk. He's extremely mean and then says he's just playing around. He wrote that I looked like the Goodyear blimp underneath my wedding pic.
I did write that. I
then
did.
He said he was joking.
I wasn't.
Lindsay is his sidekick. She enables it all to happen. It's called gaslighting, folks, and they do it perfectly.
Well, June, in Phil's defense, you did look really fat in your wedding pictures.
Damn!
Damn.
I wouldn't say you look like the Goodyear blimp, maybe more like Humpty Dumpty.
Damn! Good one, Lindsay. People need to chill out and stop being so sensitive. June had over 100 comments saying how beautiful she looked. I make one stupid joke and it's the end of the world. Thanks, Joe Biden, for turning everybody into an oversensitive pansy. Hashtag comedy's dead.
There you go. All right, very nice. Thank you.
That's a good read.
Yeah, good reads, everybody. It was on point today. Thank you again for sending those to us. When you see them, just snapshot them and send them to us, mail@kvjshow.com. You know, one thing that often happens, too, and what usually leads off a lot of these threads is somebody being a little bit creepy there, and they try to say something, and there's just no tone meter either. And so people are trying to pick people up on social media, and then they send something out, and, you know, what might be a compliment could come off very creepy. So if you were reading this on a social media thread or somebody sent this to you, what would be your take on it? Would you think, oh, that's a nice compliment? You know what? Thanks for that. That's really cool. Or would you be like, oh my gosh, you are so creepy right now?
You're right, though. A lot of it can be misunderstood.
It could go one way or the other.
It
go one way or the other. So, Virginia, if somebody sends you a DM or they send you something on social media and it says, you look like you work out, do you think that's a compliment or is that a little creepy?
Both.
It's both. It is. It's a compliment.
The older I get, the more it starts to skew compliment.
And the uglier the guy is, too. He's creepy.
Oh, I am going to look at his profile pic.
But if he's hot, oh my God, you're so sweet, Jake.
Okay, what if somebody says you have a great handshake? Does that come off as a compliment or something that's creepy?
Creepy.
It does?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no one ever says that to me because I'm a girl.
People say I have a weak. They say I have a weak handshake.
You do have that bitch ass grip.
I had it with somebody. They first complimented my outfit, and then they were like, "And you have a great handshake."
Oh, they wanted to sleep with you.
I was very. My wife's like, "By the way, that guy wants to bang you." I was like, "Okay."
Did you get his number?
No, but I know where he works.
Did he have a tone about it? When he said it?
He did, because
he looked you up and down like a snack.
Yeah, he did. He kind of came up and he did this pose. He's like, that is a great suit. And then I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Kevin. He's like, and you have a great handshake. And my wife stepped in and she's like, all right.
I've got someplace you can put that hand, big boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at her Alston.
Oh, yeah.
Picking the boys to the yard.
Yeah, all the boys. They want this milkshake, which is really gross.
It's separated.
It is. Okay, what do you think about this? If somebody would DM you, you have a beautiful mouth, is that a compliment or is that creepy?
That's what they say in the movie Deliverance. You go, pretty mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you have to put that in the creepy category.
I would take it as a compliment because, yeah, I'm doing work over here, and I feel like if somebody's noticing it, that's a good thing.
That's not a creepy / compliment. That guy that's into your feet from, I think, up north, the northern counties, he says, oh, by the way, you have a beautiful mouth.
Treasure Coast Foot Fetish Guy.
Yes, that guy. Yes, that's the one I speak of. He says, oh, you got a beautiful mouth. There's no way that's not creepy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what if somebody says to you, your mom made beautiful babies? Is that a compliment or is that creepy? Your mom made beautiful babies.
I think it was a big old compliment back in like the 1930s. That's an old-timey kind of thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good compliment, though.
Okay, and how do you take it, Virginia, if somebody would say to you, you know, your husband is a lucky man?
I'd be like, yeah, he is. You are right, bitch.
Virginia's drinking a lot of these as compliments. You noticing that?
Kevin, she's she loves to get catcalled. She loves it.
Really, I don't think anything is creepy to Virginia.
No.
This is what did you sell, Virginia? Was it your drawers?
Yeah, I did sell my underwear. It was $600.
And I think you also did foot pictures too, didn't you?
I have not done foot pictures.
You were on, it was on deck. It was close.
I didn't get paid.
Okay.
I accidentally put up a foot pic, but I didn't get paid.
There's one guy that's milling around, always wanting foot. He hits me up. It's like, Bird, you got to get her foot pictures for me. I'm like, no, dude, I don't want nothing to do with this. But what's your price?
Yeah, it's unreal. My daughter Kaylin, she was showing me some of the stuff that she gets in her DMs on TikTok. There's somebody's going to pay her like $3,000 to just have lunch with her weekly.
Wow, I'll do that.
I think she was like, nah.
Really?
Why? Why would she be alarmed by that, Kevin?
A strange guy that DMs you that says, yeah, I'll give you $3,000 to have lunch with me once a week.
What red flag would that be, Kevin?
Virginia's like, what? What?
Don't
Send him my number.
Don't listen to Virginia. Again, she doesn't think it's creepy.
What would you say if Magnolia came to you and said, Mom, I got this guy who wants to pay me $3,000 a week to have lunch with him?
Get the bat.
She would at least come in here and talk about it. Go, what do you guys think?
What do you think? Good idea, bad idea?
No, I would not let Magnolia go. I would show up.
You would show up instead.
Yes.
And what about this? Is this a compliment or creepy if somebody says, you know, your perfume is a major turn on?
I mean, turn on. At that point, now you're like,
that's creepy. Okay. You can't say turn on.
Okay.
And have it not be creepy.
Finally, Virginia found something to be creepy.
Well, man, I think, too, when you start talking about the smell of a woman, how you smell so good. I love that perfume. Yeah, it gets a little...
And a lot of it's in tone as well.
Is,
so that's
right.
why on these DMs, you don't necessarily know. You might mean a compliment that could be very creepy. So just be careful. All right, coming up, we do have some makeup or breakups on the way. This one says makeup or breakup, his dating budget. Apparently, he has a very strict budget that he has to stick to on every single date, and it's kind of annoying her a little bit. How big or small is the budget? You'll find out coming up.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, you know, Kodak Black is in trouble a lot. So he has to counterbalance it with good deeds. I love this philosophy because he really does do some great good deeds. What is he doing now? I'll share it with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. A major accident has shut down Military Trail just north of Forest Hill Boulevard this morning. Make sure to take Haverhill Jog or Congress as an alternate. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service, with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
One Republic. The never-ending summer tour. With special guests Need to Breathe. One Republic. Live in concert. Performing all the hits for one incredible night this summer. I Think Financial Amphitheater, Saturday, September 3rd. Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. For more, hit up OneRepublic.com.
SeaWorld Orlando is where real happens, where real adventure is always within reach with up-close animal encounters. Where real thrills take you higher on the all-new multi-launch coaster Icebreaker. And real excitement is around every corner, like the Craft Beer Festival, our thirst-quenching end-of-summer event, and our most spectacular fireworks show yet, Ignite 360. It's time to ignite from day to night. Buy a 2023 fun card, get the rest of 2022 free. Blackout dates and restrictions may apply. SeaWorld Orlando. Real amazing.
This is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup sound experiment. We're looking to find the perfect way to hear Reese's so you'll buy more of them. Here we go. Reese's. 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 Reese's.
Reese's. Hey, get out of here, you little stinker. Reese's.
Reese's. Reese's.
Peanut Butter Cups. That breathy one sounded very creepy, am I right?
Oh, are you seeing these readings? This is incredible.
Short-staffed, Marco's climate research facility is in the eye of the storm. The atmospheric pressure to find more weather specialists is mounting.
Man, this is going to be a big job. We're going to need a bigger team.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Dealing with an outdated printer that just can't keep up with you? Visit Staples and upgrade to a new HP Envy Inspire with HP Plus, HP's best home printer. And it comes with 6 months of free ink. It prints everything you need, from homework and work documents to incredible photos and more with amazing quality. Right now, save $70 on the HP Envy Inspire 7955E, available at Staples. Offer valid through August 27th. See staples.com/HP Plus for details.
You have been involved in an accident. You're injured. You need an attorney. You don't want a big law firm that's going to treat you like a number. You want a law firm that's going to give you the personalized attention you deserve. You want Hicks & Motto. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get the justice you deserve. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300.
Diamonds Direct is hands down the place to go if you're thinking about any kind of jewelry purchase, big or small. Nobody's going to beat them on quality or price. Diamonds Direct, they've got case after case of jewelry. You're going to love the earrings, bracelets, bands, rings. The list goes on and on. Diamonds Direct has everything: sapphires, rubies, emeralds, engagement rings, men's jewelry, pearls, you name it, they've got it. And of course, you always get the guaranteed best price at Diamonds Direct and the strongest warranty in a relaxed, no-pressure environment. So go to Diamonds Direct, whether it's for a birthday or an engagement or an anniversary, they've got you covered. Find jewelry of any kind and any price range. Go to diamondsdirect.com and then see them in Boca behind the Boca Mall. That's diamondsdirect.com.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia Vero Beach. You don't need a check. You don't need cash. Because at Kia Vero Beach, your clunker is all you need. Shop hundreds of vehicles, and if you can't find it, we'll order it for you. Fresh Kia models are arriving daily. Hurry in and get rates from 1.49% or buy with zero down or make no payments for 120 days. And at Kia Vero Beach, you don't need perfect credit to get pre-approved. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia of Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1, or KiaVeroBeach.com. Call 1-800-KIA-DEALS. That's 1-800-KIA-DEALS. Discount for cannot be combined on select model with proof benefit. The MSC dealer for details. Ends 8/31/22.
How would you like a free doorbell camera? Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation is here for a limited time only. You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. And you get a doorbell camera. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's to receive this limited time offer. A free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. So, what are you waiting for? Dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's, and you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. That's pound 250, keyword Sloman's, to get your free doorbell camera and free home security system. Shield your home. The Sloman Shield.
One of the biggest things that I have to battle as I'm getting older is energy, and I don't know how I would do it without hormone replacement therapy. If you're battling against always being tired and run down, you just can tell your body is changing. You should look into it too. You can go and get a free consultation right now at Wellington Anti-Aging by jumping online at wellingtonantiaging.com. What it can change for you, and you'll notice, is just more energy. Day one, it doesn't take it long at all for this to kick in. It's like having that coffee. As soon as those hormones hit your bloodstream, you are ready to go and pounce on life. Let me tell you the other things that it does for you as well, too. It can speed up your metabolism because you're going to be able to maintain that lean muscle. That's regulated by your hormones. You have them when you're younger, but as you get into your mid-20s and early 30s, you start to lose them. And ladies, if you're heading towards menopause, it can help you with hot flashes, night sweats, weight gain, anxiety, a change in your libido, sleep problems, and fatigue. So book that consultation today online at wellingtonantiaging.com.
For responsive legal
legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Kodak Black is doing something awesome. You know, he gets in a lot of trouble. So his attorneys have advised him, hey, every time you get in trouble, you need to do 2 good deeds.
Did they have a ratio chart?
Yes.
Yeah.
And here is the one he's doing now. I got to say, I love this. He is dropping $50,000 of his own money to send food and water over to Haitians that have been cut off in Haiti because of extreme gang violence over there. He's sending a bunch of water and paid for it out of pocket. And so we got to give him good press because we do give him bad press.
Okay.
When he does good, though, we got to say it.
Okay. Are you going to give Bad Baby the good press too, Virginia? I mean, she's another South Florida star.
I will give it to her if you want it. But Jay Bird gets pissy whenever we talk about Catch Me Outside. How about that?
I think she deserves it because she takes a lot of hate. Bad Baby, Danielle Bergoli, the Cash Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil. She's offering $1.7 million in scholarships to help students afford trade and technical schools. And these scholarships will range from $1,000 to a full ride. So got to give her some props too, right?
Of course we do, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I just saw another video. She was on the street and she was getting into it with somebody, and they're holding her back, and the people. I mean, she's in the mix, man.
She is.
She's in the mix.
Still doing it.
And Michael Jackson's nephew is calling out Rolling Stone magazine. Now, if you check out the new edition of Rolling Stone magazine, Harry Styles is on the cover looking all delicious and mysterious and what's he all about? He's wearing a fur coat, he's holding the birthday cake, and they've crowned him the new king of pop. Well, that set off Michael Jackson's nephew, who took to Twitter to say, no, there's no new king of pop. You don't own the title Rolling Stone. You didn't earn it. My uncle did. Dedication and decades of sacrifice. The title has now been retired. No disrespect to Harry. He's mega talented, but give him some other unique title. Can you name people the new king of pop?
Well, I mean, you can if you're trying to sell magazines, but it doesn't mean that it's going to catch on, and it doesn't mean it's deserved. He is right. I love Harry Styles, and he's doing great right now, but he hasn't put out a thriller.
King of pop, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
He's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Look, it's got us talking about Rolling Stone.
And that's why they do it. And Bird, you fell into the dirt trap. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's a quicksand.
It is.
And that's what's going on in your quicksand.
One thing that I noticed that kind of stood out, and who knows, you never know where these things might go, but you remember Horatio Sands from SNL?
I do.
I did see that story. What is going on there?
There is a woman that is claiming that he groomed her and sexually assaulted her when she was underage. Now, that's shocking. But part of her allegation is that Jimmy Fallon, Lorne Michaels, and Tracy Morgan all enabled him.
This story's been out for a while.
We talked about this before in the dirt, but I think that she's now in court.
It was kind of like one of those Louis C.K. things. You started hearing about it, and not a lot of things were happening. I heard about this a while ago.
So it kind of makes you wonder. I mean, is it just one of those things that's quietly going to go away and there's nothing to it? Or is it one of those things that it could in one day just go kaboom? And you would be like, oh my gosh. I mean, there's several names in the crosshairs. I mean, wait, what, Jimmy Fallon? I mean, come on.
Well, what she says is she was at a party and Jimmy Fallon asked her age, specifically Jimmy. And she told Jimmy that she was a junior in high school and Jimmy didn't do anything about it. Jimmy was like, oh, okay. And he removed himself from the conversation.
Huh. Wow.
So if that's what happened... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess it's one of those stories that it may not be anything, but it's kind of one to keep an eye on because you know how stories in just a day, kaboom, and you're like, wait, all of a sudden Jimmy Fallon's canceled? What the heck happened?
It'll be interesting to see because this is going before the judge, and the judge now has to decide if they're going to add Jimmy Fallon, Lorne Michaels, and Tracy Morgan as defendants. So,
okay, all right,
very juicy.
Something to keep an eye on there with the upcoming dirts.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Remember that band Panic at the Disco?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I write songs, not tragedy. You know.
That is, yeah. They were really crushing it in the early 2000s. In the mid 2000s, I think all the way through like 2007, they were an A-list kind of band.
And I thought, didn't he get a hit recently? I thought
They did.
Yeah.
They've had a few smatterings, a sprinkling here or there. I think they had a pretty big song in like 2015, 16, somewhere around there. So they're back again with new music. What do you think about this song called Sugar Soaker from Panic at the Disco?
Push your silver hair, pick me like a millionaire, come on. Give me velveteen metal, STP. Sunshine through the devil and the dashboard cream. Till I call you when you're drunk. You're all of the above, baby. Little sugar soaker, breaking my bed. Red tail lights in the back of her head. Such a train of a looker, driving till I'm dead. Little sugar soaker, come on, come on, come on, come on. Little sugar soaker, come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Panic at the Disco.
Do you love it?
No.
No, it sounds like it would be a song from the 70s by like the Marshall Tucker Band, and you'd hear it at Flanagan's.
I agree. You know what it reminded me of? And I know a lot of people aren't going to know what I'm talking about, but it's when Kiss did all their solo albums.
Yeah.
It sounds like a B-side of one of their solo
Right,
albums.
it does, yeah. So, okay, all right. Yeah. It's out there if anybody wants it. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we're going to get to your emails for makeup or breakup. She wants to know, do I need to stop dating this guy because of his dating budget? What did he set it at? Is she a gold digger or is he just a tightwad? We'll find out coming up next.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
right, is this a makeup or a breakup for you? She wants to know what we think about his dating budget. It says, I can understand saving money, but I have now been on 5 dates with a guy who strictly holds tight to a $25 dating budget. He says that because of inflation and the volatility of his job status that he can't spend more. So far, he's only paid on 2 dates, and each time he stopped spending at $25. So I picked up the tab on 2 dates, and I now have so far spent about $125. Look, I'm not complaining because what we did was my choice. But on our 5th date, we just did the whole Netflix and chill thing, and now he keeps texting me on how great that was and says that's all he ever needs from me.
Whatever.
I hope I don't sound high maintenance, but I just don't know if I want to keep dating a guy that watches his money so tightly. He's a cool guy and he's good looking, but is that enough? I like to go out. Plus, what I don't understand is that he has a nice car and apartment. So he's spending someone's money on something. Does this sound off to you? Is it time to bail, or should I just give this more time?
I don't know. That would be a big turnoff if he stops at 25 each time. But then he's got no problem letting you pick up the check that's $125.
Why do you have to make even a thing out of it? Just try to... You gotta, you know what I mean? You're pointing attention to it. I'm talking about the dude that's got the budget.
He's just a cheapskate, and for me, I would never be able to be with somebody like that.
It's tough, especially if they're not, because sometimes people are on a budget because they really don't have the money, and then there's people who are just cheap.
It sounds like he's just cheap.
That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. So would you be out of this, I assume, Virginia, by your tone?
Yes.
Kevin, me, Virginia, and the chat room, it's always a breakup.
Okay. Out on that.
We're done.
We all have walls.
Okay. All right, what about this makeup or breakup email? It says, my fiance gave my daughter cocaine.
Oh, my.
Okay. It says here in this email to mail@kvjshow.com, I have a fiance and a 21-year-old daughter. My fiance and I smoke a little marijuana, but that is the only drug we do, or so I thought. I've always been very open with my daughter since she grew up without her mom in her life. So when my daughter mentioned that she did cocaine with my fiance, I was a little caught off guard. I had no idea my fiance ever did cocaine and was livid that she would give some to my daughter. My fiance said that a good friend had given her some to hold, and when my daughter asked what cocaine was like, she said, you know what, here, just try a little bit. But even a tiny bit is too much, in my opinion. What if the cocaine were laced with fentanyl? My daughter doesn't want me to be mad at my fiance because she has been in my daughter's life for 6 years. But I just don't know if I can stay with someone who has that bad of judgment. Is this offense somehow forgivable, or do I end this relationship and crush my daughter at the same time?
First question is, how good was the coke? Are we talking primo?
Man, pure Colombian.
Yeah.
You know. It's good stuff, man.
I think
there's no fentanyl, man.
I think
I would be so pissed. I wouldn't be able to stay with somebody that gave my child cocaine. I just wouldn't be able to forget it, and I would be angry, and I would be bringing it up all the time. No, it's a breakup.
It's a breakup.
Well, this is a weird conundrum because you've got your daughter that never grew up with a mom in her life, and now your fiance is like a mom to her. She's been in her life for 6 years. That means a lot. Your daughter trusts you with all kinds of information, even enough to say that, yeah, I did a little cocaine. This is really tough because your daughter, it's going to affect 2 relationships. You're going to have, clearly, if you break up, no fiance, so that's gone. And then your daughter may not take this well. Your daughter may be like, okay, I was trying to be honest with you. Your daughter may be very closed off to you from now on, and your daughter may not want to speak to you for a long time. And now your daughter's caught up with, I have this woman in my life that has kind of been a mother figure for me. And is she going to still stop? I mean, your daughter's 21, so if she still wants to hang around with a fiance, she may be like, oh yeah, you know what? Then let's just do blow all the time.
This is one of those matter of the heart kind of a thing. You're doing coke. You're doing big time narcotics with your fiance's daughter. Anybody with a brain would go, I get why you would break up with someone for that. I mean, I guess you could forgive somebody, but you're going to be so mad, like Virginia's saying, and that's your kid.
That's your kid.
You're not going to get over it.
You've got to be a parent. You can't be a parent and allow that to be okay, that this person just gave your kid cocaine. Like, you can't. It's not good parenting.
There's no way you can let this be, hey, this is great. I'm glad that this happened. Yay, you guys doing cocaine. But I think the approach is everything with this, because if you fly off the handle and like you're dumped and you don't ever do this kind of stuff and you come down too hard, I could see all of a sudden things really turning and you're like, okay, I may have pushed my daughter in a more dangerous direction by how I reacted.
What's next? A little meth at the family barbecue? Just a little. Just to see what it's like, Kev.
Look, she's curious about heroin.
Yeah, just a little, Kev.
Yeah, so everybody here is a breakup on this?
Yes. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to stop being mad about it. Like, how could you do that? I'm the parent. We don't give the child cocaine, you moron.
People are saying, oh, she's 21, she's an adult. That's fine, but your fiance,
still your kid.
It's your fiance that gave your kid cocaine. Say it out loud.
Even though she's 21, it's still your kid. You don't want anybody giving your kid cocaine, especially your own fiance.
Yeah, and I totally get the breakup part of this. The one thing that I would caution, though, is I might take it to a slow breakup, that it's not immediately like I'm dropping the handle. Like, you need to have conversations and now with both of them. You need to let your fiance know this is way out of bounds and not do this. And I would say, hey, look, maybe I don't immediately dump her, and I'm more concerned about my daughter and where she is, that she would do something that's so dangerous to do the cocaine. So the fiance, yeah, I agree with you, Virginia. It would be hard to ever come back from that. So,
I'm just going to always think about it and be like,
yeah,
you disappointed me on such a deep level.
I might do that slow where it's like, hey, look, fiance, you're getting the dumping. It's coming up, but it might be in a little bit of time.
And I think the fiance also took a little bump. Because they said, oh, it wasn't
Nobody
mine.
gives you cocaine to hold.
And I'm going to watch you do cocaine alone.
Here, will you hold my cocaine for safekeeping?
That fiance got in some of that cocaine as well. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not being honest with you about her drug habits.
Yeah, well, and somebody just said, yeah, not for nothing, but nobody gives anyone cocaine just to hold on to.
Hey, hold my cocaine. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
That's what you tell the cops when they're going through your pockets and they find the cocaine in your pocket. You say, oh, that's my friends. They told me to hold it.
Yeah.
This block of cocaine is not mine.
Yeah. So I think for me, it would likely be a breakup, but it wouldn't look like it's because of the cocaine thing, at least to...
You would
my daughter.
You would do it slowly and methodically and not look like it's about the cocaine, but in your head, you know it's about the cocaine.
Exactly. And somebody says, well, the slow breakup enables more influence with the daughter, but the fast breakup, all because of this, pushes the daughter to your fiance.
You could be right.
And who knows where they go then. So that's just kind of...
Colombia, that's where they go.
Right. It's like, oh, if my dad hates cocaine so much, I hate him, so let's just do tons of blow now.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, either way. It's not going to be cheap. Okay, this makeup or breakup email says, my fiance no longer believes in marriage. Says, I've been with my fiance for 2 years and we have been engaged for 1. After getting engaged, my fiance and I never set a wedding date. We had a college graduation coming up and there were a lot of uncertainties that made it inconvenient. Now we are graduated and we have jobs and know where we will be living, so I am ready to start our life together and get married. But he told me that we don't have to be married to start a life together. He confessed that he wasn't sure he even believed in the institution of marriage anymore at all. I was devastated because I have imagined our wedding day for over a year now. In fact, he said that he thought that we should just go back to being boyfriend and girlfriend again.
Oh, take the ring back after you've given it?
Yeah, let's stop calling each other engaged. We're not even going to go down that path. I'm reeling. I love my man with all my heart, but I am so hurt. To me, this is like a relationship demotion, not unlike something that you get at a job. And how many people would stay in a job that gave them a major demotion? I wouldn't.
Not I, said the fly.
So should a relationship be different? I love him. So do I stay with him as his girlfriend, or do I leave a man I love to protect my dignity and a dream I had for a married life with a family?
I wanted to tell you break up immediately after you've read the first line. This is a breakup.
What do you love more, the dream of being married or the dude? You just have to look at it and figure it out. He's telling you he doesn't want to be married. You don't want to marry that guy.
You guys, this is matters of the heart again. You guys have different, and I also don't think he's that into you. I think he's doing a slow breakup on her ass.
Damn.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a slow burn.
It's a slow breakup.
Slow burn going on here.
They're right. It's a relationship demotion, and a lot of people. Who wants to be around somebody that doesn't want you around? I know I don't. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a lover, whether it's a business client. If you don't want me around, I don't want to be around.
All right, there's the door.
I almost swore. But you love this.
I do. I love your hat, too.
Thank you.
All right. If you ever have any thoughts, you can text us 877-979-WRMF on what you would do in the makeup or breakup, or if you got your own situation where you're thinking about maybe it's time to get out of a relationship for a certain reason, you can send us that email, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, science proves that women cheat more than men. I will tell you how right after Lizzo.
It's bad, bitch o'clock, yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fat beard lust. Cause I give a way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. But I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay,
Women cheat more than men, and science has now proved it.
Look at that. Two things Virginia hates, men and science. I love it, Kev. Bring it on.
All right. Tell me some more about this study that some dude did.
No, it's actually a female, Wednesday Martin. She's an anthropologist and author of Untrue.
She ain't on my team.
Good. She's keeping it real, dog.
Whatever.
She went and interviewed dozens of sociologists, sex researchers, and anthropologists for her book on female infidelity.
She interviewed anthropologists. What would diggers in the dirt have to know about this?
Yeah.
So instead of Virginia always going, what did he do? It should be, what did she do?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wrote the book on the fact that science has proven that women are biologically more likely to cheat than men. In her findings, and what she looked at with science, it says that it's actually women who struggle more with monogamy because they get bored in the bedroom. Women crave sexual variety, and while some stifle their desire, others will be unfaithful. They say with men, that sexual desire is more impulsive, like, hey, I'm a little thirsty or hungry, but it can easily dissipate and go away. With women, it's more of a driving, I need to find a good mate to pleasure me in the bedroom. They can't get it out of their brain. It becomes obsessive.
And you want someone that's going to change it up a little bit. Let's try some different things.
It drives them to cheat.
Let's maybe put the leg up here. I don't know.
I love how this hooker and Kevin are trying to tell me about the bedroom. Really?
I'm just reading what her words are from her book and what she has to say about science and its findings.
Women are loyal and emotional, and they're more like emotionally in tune with their partner, and they would cheat, sure, but for emotional, not carnal as much as men. Men cheat for carnal.
You know what happens sometimes, Kev? These dudes will get in this one-track mind of, oh, missionary, 1, 2, 3. They're not creative enough. They're not going full gorilla. They're not doing different things. You need a lot of pitches in that arsenal, dog.
Yeah. So, ladies, ask yourselves deep down, is this true? That
How many pitches you got?
Look, you got to work with what God gives you. And look, I'm a knuckleball pitcher.
Yeah.
You use your knuckles?
That was the wrong.
That's going to hurt.
That's why you should never speak in sports analogies.
Yes. And to correct, somebody's wondering, did V just confuse anthropologists with archaeologists?
She did. She did.
Yeah. The anthropologist does human behavior and evolution.
Oh, I don't think I know the difference.
Okay.
Dog, they call me the dumb one?
I don't think I know the difference between anthropologist and archaeologist.
I'm the dumb one.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
I thought they were the
So
same.
who are you going to believe, me or Virginia?
I'm believing you.
Yes, thank you.
Whatever. Team Penis, get out of here.
I am believing you.
Thank you. Exactly.
If he
There
was
you
jumping
go.
off a bridge, you would
Science
go.
has proven women cheat more than men.
I would not jump off a bridge if Kevin did. You know why? Because I'm scared of heights. Boom.
Yeah. And I couldn't either because I'm scared of heights. Need a better analogy.
The two of you are too much of a girl to jump off a bridge.
Look how angry she's getting with your truth bombs over there.
It's not true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously
no
struck
way.
a nerve there, didn't I?
It really did. Very aggressive.
But science, facts, all from a female author.
You brought out the Raging Cajun.
Keep digging in the dirt.
Coming up here, we got a battle of the generations. Today, it is Gen Z versus the Gen X. Gen Z has got 10 more wins than Gen X does. So it's Suits, Gen Z versus Bird, Gen X.
Oh, I want a piece. I'm taking my frustration out on Suits. Virginia,
Whip that ass.
I'm going to whip that ass.
Do it, baby. So we need Gen Z pop culture specialists between the ages of 18 and 25. For Gen X, it's age 42 to 57. If you want to play, 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. A major accident has shut down Military Trail just north of Forest Hill Boulevard this morning. Make sure to take Haverhill Jog or Congress as an alternate. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 279 WRMF.
Hit the road in style this summer in the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander or Eclipse Cross from Palm Beach Mitsubishi. All backed by an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Drive one today during the summer sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Going on now.
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed plus special financing. Ends Monday. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we get same-day deposits at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and WePay Inc. Subsidiaries of J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Well, I'm holding in my grubby little hand my Squeezed.com breakfast juice. Squeezed.com juices. They bring them right to your doorstep, and they help you lose weight quick. Use them as a meal replacement or use them as a straight-up juice cleanse. Go for 3, 4, 5 days. I lost 9 pounds when I lasted 5.5 days. So do it for yourself. Lose the weight quick. Squeezed.com.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee with approved credit. Example 2012 Focus SE stock number PF11157C.
Looking for used vehicles under $7,000? Then you better go. It's Used Car Mania.
Go to Greco. Go to Greco.
Get to Greco Ford of Delray Beach now for a massive selection of used cars and trucks with prices lower than you ever thought possible. It's Mania. 950 vehicles, all makes and models starting at $69.91. Ford Blue certified Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, even luxury brands from under $7,000. Got a trade? Greco Ford of Delray Beach will give you more for it. More cash for your trade means less cash toward your next vehicle. Plus, if you need help with credit, our finance specialist can help get you driving today. Don't miss Used Car Mania at Greco Ford of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or visit us online at GrecoFordofDelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
And find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Opendoor. Start with a competitive offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Well, Kevin does not sweat hurricane season. Look at him over there with his perfect hair in his house with his B&T doors that just got put in. You're not worried, even though hurricane season is going to be kicking up here pretty soon.
No, I got to protect my hair club hair and probably my family too, but we got our priorities, right?
Yes.
And when you've got these B&T windows and doors, you know that they're safe because you can just hear how secure the doors are. That's right, hear them. There's a big difference in sound in my home. since we put the doors in, it's much more quiet. You just know that no air is getting in. That's very important. They're solid, they're sturdy too. And when you watch the installation team, you see how they basically put it into the foundation of the home. I mean, this thing is not going anywhere with any wind.
And these master installers, too, they use custom PGT windows and doors. And PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you've got the best guys with B&T, and then you've got the best product with PGT. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia Vero Beach. You don't need a check. You don't need cash. Because at Kia Vero Beach, your clunker is all you need. Shop hundreds of vehicles, and if you can't find it, we'll order it for you. Fresh Kia models are arriving daily. Hurry in and get rates from 1.49% or buy with zero down or make no payments for 120 days. And at Kia Vero Beach, you don't need perfect credit to get pre-approved. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia of Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1, or KiaVeroBeach.com. Call 1-800-KIA-DEALS. That's 1-800-KIA-DEALS. This offers cannot be combined on select models with proof credit through the MSC. Dealer for details. Ends 8/31/22.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com summer sales event starts now. Meet your match and get all the latest technology you can wish for. Budget-friendly engines and, most important, wallet-friendly pricing. Visit HGreg.com on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s with a few showers dotting the coastline. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, heat indices in the triple digits, with scattered showers and storms moving west throughout the day. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Trains. While gas prices continue to be expensive, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump. Book today at GoBrightline.com.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, we got so much good stuff that you can get just by listening to our stream on the WRMF app. Little getaway. How about a stay at the Marriott Harbor Beach Resort and Spa? It's got a private beach and an 8,000 square foot tropical lagoon pool. That could be yours. We got all kinds of restaurant gift cards too for Palm Beach's Restaurant Month to places like Max's Grill in Boca Raton. All you do is download the app for free. Start listening to the stream and accumulating points. You can also get the KVJ Show podcast and send us text and audio messages by downloading it right now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, time for a battle of the generations. Today, we have got Gen Z versus Gen X. Gen Z has got 10 more wins than Gen X does.
We don't care. We like being the underdogs. Old people like being the underdog.
Okay, is that what it is?
That's
what you call it.
Pick it up, Pawpaw.
Okay, so let's see. Partnering up here with Suits today for Gen Z, we've got Chris from Boynton Beach. Hello, Chris.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Doing great. Just driving to work right now.
Okay. All right, very nice. Very responsible of you. And to partner up here with Jaybird today, we got Melissa from Port St. Lucie.
Melissa!
What's up? What's up? Let's do this.
Melissa, I want to take him down real bad. He's off his game. He doesn't have his tie on today. He's off his game.
I'm still riding high from Do It, Bitch. So.
Yeah,
He had a great round
I'm trying to keep this going.
Big win.
It was an epic round.
It really was.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to start off with Gen Z. That'll be with Chris and Suits. What I do here is I'm going to ask the question first of Chris. He has 3 seconds to try to get a correct answer. If he does, his generation gets 2 points. If we have to go to Suits here in the studio and he gets it right, you'll get 1 point. Okay, first question for you, Chris, to answer in 3 seconds. Tell me, Who is the lead singer of Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that timer run out. I have no clue.
No clue. No clue. Suits.
I couldn't name one person in that band if you had a gun to my head. I have no idea.
It might be an actual dragon.
Is it?
It's very topical, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The actual name of the lead singer of Imagine Dragons is Dan Reynolds.
Dan.
Nah.
Dan Reynolds.
Does he know it's Danny Day?
That's why, yeah, we had to, have that question today because it is
In honor.
National Dan Day.
That wasn't a coincidence, Kev?
No, not a
It's
coincidence.
all
Plan that
coming
out.
together,
Yeah,
Ralston.
that's how much thought we put into the show.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so over to Melissa from Port St. Lucie. See how Gen X can do here in the Battle of the Generations. Okay, tell me, Melissa, for 2 points in 3 seconds, what 2 artists are on the song Old Town Road from 2019?
No idea. No clue. No idea. Sorry, Jaybird.
Oh, I'm going to be more sorry because I work on the station where he plays music and I can't think of his name. Bruh. Hold on. Kevin, there's a witch bothering me. It is, oh no!
Oh, buzzed out.
Yeah, sorry. Three for
Kevin,
everybody.
don't play with you, you slow learner.
You know I don't know any music after the year 2000.
That's being generous.
Oh, damn. I'm a 70s man. I get it.
Like, get in his head, Riggy. I like this.
You're looking for Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Come on, Bert.
Miley's dad, you love him.
I don't love him.
You love him.
With the rumors.
You love to do the line
I
dancing.
like one song by him.
Okay, we're back to Gen Z here and Chris from Boynton Beach. Your question, Chris. What was the name of the show that Ashton Kutcher hosted for MTV in 2003?
That prank? Or
Okay, nope. Sorry, no, that's incorrect. Not pranked.
Is it punked?
It is punked. Yeah, I gotta give you 1 point though. After the buzzer and went to suit. So 1 point though, give you for punked.
Punk's
Okay.
answering punk.
Suits is the least punky
I know, it does not
person
fit.
I've ever met.
Okay, here we go. The next question. This goes back to Gen X for Melissa. What kind of videos did James Charles create on YouTube to become famous? Virginia, you act like you know this.
I do, and I love it.
Okay. James Charles is famous from YouTube for making what genre of videos, Melissa?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Gaming? I have no idea.
Okay, gaming
I
is
have
the
no
guess.
idea.
That is incorrect. Jaybird.
Making sensual sculptures. I got nothing.
Sensual sculpture.
It's a very specific business.
I got nothing. I have no idea who this cat is.
Virginia, James Charles is famous. Why?
Makeup tutorials, duh.
Makeup tutorials.
You didn't know that, Bird?
I did not.
He is beautiful, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
All right. Well, let's see here. We could start getting some separation if Chris can get this right for Gen Z. They're up 1-0 in the Battle of Generations. Tell me, Chris, who was the actor and comedian behind the voice of Shrek?
Oh, man. Got nothing.
He's got nothing. Suits?
Mike Myers.
Damn it.
It was actually supposed to be Chris Farley originally. I saw a weird video with him voicing it. It was a very early sketched version, but he passed away before the movie came out.
Wow, that's a nice little nugget.
Yeah, thanks for the behind the scenes.
Oh, you're welcome. I just want to make sure y'all knew that.
I mean, you're kind of upstaging Kevin.
He really is. He's upstaging me too. It's annoying.
Okay, now you're a punk.
No pressure here, Melissa, but you're going to have to get this one correct. You're down 2-0 in the Battle of the Generations. Tell me the answer to this in 3 seconds. They wear pink on Wednesdays. In which movie?
Oh, Mean Girls.
That was a big one.
Oh, that was a big one.
That was huge.
Okay, it's now tied.
yeah.
Dang, 2 apiece. All right. Going back to Gen Z here and Chris. All right, your question, Chris. This teen drama starring Katie Holmes and James Vanderbeek Debuted on the WB in 1998.
1998. I was born in 1998.
Oh, bless your
I
heart.
know.
Yeah, Kevin.
I know, man. That's why these are tough questions for this generation. Suits, can you save a point?
I can think of 4 shows it might be, so this is really just a guess. The OC.
Damn! You don't know about the Creek? Dawson's Creek?
Oh, it's Dawson's Creek. Yeah, that was one of the shows I had.
Dawson's Creek. So what a turnaround we have here. If we can get a point for Gen X, they'll get a win.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to dance right in your face, Suits.
Oh, boy.
It's
I'm
gonna
excited
be
for that.
It's going to be intense.
Okay. All right. The question is for Melissa here. Melissa, I need you to correctly spell the name of the Boynton Beach born and Boca resident and hip hop star Bad Baby.
Spelling?
Oh crap! BAHDBABY. I have no
Oh, no.
idea. I know it's spelled crazy too.
Okay, it is spelled crazy. This would be for the win if you can spell it correctly, Jaybird.
I know there's a spelling contest. BAHDBABY. Bad Baby. Oh!
BHADBHABIE. Bad Baby.
I mean, duh.
DUH. Ah.
Okay.
Catch me outside. How about
Still
that?
alive in this thing.
Okay, here we go. All right, back to Chris. It's tied to a piece. Gen Z, Gen X, Battle of the Generations. Your next question, Chris. What YouTube boy band had a hit in 2019 with Come to Brazil?
Not One Direction.
Not One Direction. Suits.
BTS, I don't know.
BTS.
Oh, okay, we're back.
It is Why Don't We?
We're back, Melissa.
Why Don't We? I've never even heard of Why Don't We.
Why Don't We?
Oh, you don't have any factoids about that song?
No, only got Chris Farley factoids.
All right, here we go. For the win again for Gen X. It's teed up for you. All right, if you can get this correct,
Make
Melissa.
it spelling.
No, I will melt down.
Your question. What are Nicki Minaj fans called, Melissa?
I don't even know. Ninjas. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Bird for the win.
Menages?
Barbs. B-A-R-B-Z. Oh, man, we're in a rut here. Okay.
This is not going so well.
Let's see if we can get a win. Okay, here we go. Back to you, Chris. Gen Z. Who voiced the adult Nala in the 2019 remake of The Lion King?
Mariah Kelly.
Mariah Kelly. Okay, that is incorrect. Suits. Do you know who voiced Nala?
I didn't see it. I'm just going to guess and say Zendaya because she's really famous right now.
It's Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce.
Queen Bee. Ever heard of her?
I have a time or two.
Okay, so here we go for a possible win for Gen X.
Oh, please.
I know.
Please.
Okay, here you go, Melissa. What was the name of the country club in the movie Caddyshack?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. The Bellamont? I have no idea.
Bird, this is teed up for the win.
Bush Woods?
Bushwood? Very nice.
Bushwood Socks?
Socks? There we go. Took a little bit of time, but we got a win here today.
Yay.
It wasn't pretty.
Thank you very much, Chris, for Gen Z. Big win for Gen X. They needed that. Only took 18 questions, but you guys finally got it
Y'all
done.
went through all of Kevin's questions.
Yeah, starting to run out. I had to start throwing you softballs for your generation at the end.
You gave me an old person
I had to give you an old person question.
Let me
this
give
is
him
never
one.
going to end.
I
Kev
know
had to put
he'll
us out of our
get it.
misery.
We'll take the
Yeah.
win. We'll take it.
Okay, win is a win. Congratulations, Melissa.
Awesome. You guys have a wonderful day. Go Jaybird. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, Melissa. Yeah, there you go. Bird brings it home. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got whacked out news for you, including, man, it's kind of crazy with all the bizarre weather that we got going on right now. What is being revealed with some of the droughts? I don't know if you heard what they found in Texas because of the droughts. I'll drop it on you in your whacked out news coming up next year after the King of Pop.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Go home, get headlines, feed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America to kids follow. I don't wanna talk about us doing it first. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
21-year-old Victoria Campos Marchetti is in a little bit of trouble here today. She was a Broward Sheriff's detention deputy, but apparently she found a little side hustle. She realized that she could start smuggling drugs into the jail facility.
Where was she putting them at?
Make some money. I don't know if she had to put them anywhere too obscure because she was the detention deputy. So I don't know if you're getting
She probably just
drugs.
put them in her pocket and walked right in.
Yeah.
You're right.
She didn't even have to hide them in a tampon and
Yeah.
do all that.
Finally
You wanted to be more graphic.
I did. I did.
We could tell.
She finally got busted in a sting with an undercover informant who arranged to get 50 oxycodone pills for $500.
Oh, wait. An inmate turned her in? There was a rat amongst the inmates?
I think they figured it out. And there was a guy that she was likely having a relationship with as well.
Damn.
And the informant posed as this guy's brother and said, hey, can you get this to my brother and blah, 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 and I'll pay and we'll exchange and all that kind of stuff.
Do you know if they brought her in for an interrogation to kind of question her and then have it on tape?
They got it all. No, how they did it was they just did an exchange. So once you exchange, you got the pills for the cash and all that, then boom, they got you. And then that's how it broke down. And then at the moment, and the other problem she had, why she's in real hot water, she had a Glock on her, a handgun.
Ooh.
So, that's an issue. whenever you're dealing with drugs and you have a firearm on you, massively adds to the time you're going to be doing.
She thought she was a big old gangster.
She's 21.
And she's sleeping with inmates? Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean,
good gosh.
How many infractions can you get?
She's now facing charges of possession of oxycodone with intent to sell, unlawful compensation, and possession of a firearm while in the commission of a felony.
Wow.
That one alone tags on many years.
Yeah. She's going to be locked up for a while.
I always forget how young you can be a cop. I mean, there's young cops out there, super young.
She needs to get the best attorney money can buy. This is the best investment you will ever make of anything in your life, girl. Go get the best one you can find.
I wonder if they got it all on body cam. I'd like to see the arrest go down.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, because they
would
usually
have that.
release all that on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll probably be out maybe later today even. Well, I know this is shocking, but some people were busting out some booze from a Publix in Lee County, Florida. $1,100 in liquor they stole. And the deputies got a call that, hey, we've got a robbery in progress. So they see the three suspects. They're driving and they try to pull them over. And the suspects are like, screw this. Take off, speeds up to 90 miles an hour through Lee County.
Oh, boy.
The deputies blocked the suspect's path at an intersection, and all three suspects, and boom, do the jailbreak. They take off running from their car, and then they all got caught, though.
Lee County's not the county our boy's the sheriff of, who's always making funny.
That's Polk County.
Okay.
That's Sheriff Grady.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Polk County, Lee County is West Coast, South Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're eventually caught facing multiple charges of grand theft and resisting arrest. And it's kind of interesting what they're finding with these droughts going on. They found cars with bodies in it, all kinds of stuff, all throughout the Southwest and California and all those kind of areas. And now in Texas, they have found dinosaur tracks from around 113 million years ago in the Dinosaur Valley State Park.
Oh, this is just my game.
It's pretty crazy that the photo is legit that I saw today. It's a dried up river, and it looked like dino tracks right in there that you could very well see.
Kevin, our resident dinosaur hater, has got something to say. She's rolling her eyes.
What?
They found dinosaur tracks at Dinosaur Park. Marketing.
I did find some Bigfoot tracks at the Bigfoot Festival in Logan, Ohio, Kev. I don't know.
You calling BS on this?
Which does have a
Kevin,
point.
you've been tricked again.
I don't think so. No, I did not. This is legit, Virginia. They call that because they find a lot of dinosaur bones there. The dinosaurs congregated. They love Texas. You know, everything's bigger in Texas, including the dinosaurs.
Well, that's the only state they fit in with their big asses.
You know me, I love dinosaurs and I love bones.
I'm buying this.
This is just my game.
I'm going all in on this.
I'm going all in too.
Yeah.
She hates dinosaurs and dragons.
I do hate dinosaurs and dragons. He's right.
She's been upended by science today, and she doesn't like it.
Science has kicked your ass today, dog.
Yeah.
Science didn't even touch me.
She's taking a couple gut punches from science today. She's trying to fight back.
Keep digging, archaeologists.
We found dinosaur tracks and women cheat more than men. Science.
Keep digging, anthropologists. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes. Yesterday, we asked you to anonymously submit your fun parental fails. We're not looking for abuse, but we are looking for the things where, you know what, yeah, if it were in the 80s or 90s or, you know, your parents doing that stuff, if it happened today, you really could call DCF and they would get a visit. Didn't think much of it back then. So we'll answer, okay, was it really that out of bounds, or is it just an example of, you know what, that was loose, fun parenting and you're raising them right? We'll get your anonymous submissions and rate them next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices stay high, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before your ride. Dump the pump and book today at GoBrightline.com. A major accident has shut down Military Trail just north of Forest Hill Boulevard this morning. Make sure to take Haverhill Jog or Congress as an alternate. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
You live in Florida, where it's never a matter of if your power will go out, but when and for how long. If you don't think it could happen to you, you're wrong. Rack Electric has your Generac generator ready to install now. RackElectric.com. We've got the power. At Rack Electric, our slogan is, we've got the power, and we really do. Volume buying power allows us to stock hundreds of Generac whole house generators and pass the savings on to you. It's going to be a very active hurricane season, so get the power at RackElectric.com. It's hurricane season in Florida, and it's likely you'll lose power again. Will you be prepared this season, or will you be left in the dark? Rack Electric has your Generac generator in stock and ready for installation. RackElectric.com. We've got the power. Last hurricane season, your power went out for days. You promised yourself you were finally going to install a Generac whole house generator. So did you? Rack Electric has your wholesale Generac generator in stock now. RackElectric.com. We've got the power.
Progressive presents Married to Your Home.
If you want to leave me for another house, I totally understand.
House? Where's this coming from?
It's just, I know there's some newer homes on the market.
I didn't even know that, because I'm not looking.
I bet those other houses don't have a crack in their foundations.
You know that crack doesn't bother me.
No matter how much you already love your house, you'll love it more knowing you could save big bundling your home and auto with Progressive. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward and master 5th grade math.
I can't do this. It's impossible.
Not you, Dad, your daughter. Staples will help her move forward.
Ah, right.
Right now, Staples comp books and number 2 pencils are just 50 cents each. Plus, 2 pocket paper folders are only 25 cents each. Everything on your list at amazing prices. Staples, we're not going back. We're going forward to school. Ends 8/27 in store only, limit 30.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Hi, it's Randy. It's a delight in every bite with key lime filling in a real graham cracker crust. It's a signature key lime pie only at Publix. Or go for the mouth-watering sub made fresh in the deli. Get it filled with popular double hand-breaded chicken tenders or any other combination. Need more convincing? You can find all these Publix exclusives plus Publix premium ice cream, seafood platters, and more with delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart. Notice required. Times vary by item. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Cleveland Clinic Florida's Weston Hospital is proud to be ranked South Florida's #1 hospital by U.S. News & World Report for the 5th year in a row. From compassionate care to our research that's advancing medicine, our world-class team is committed to you. For routine checkups, for life-enhancing treatments, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic Florida's Weston Hospital is here to keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. Learn more at clevelandclinicflorida.org/rankings.
While gas prices are still high, the cost of a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save with stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Upgrade to a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up. Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today and go Brightline.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
Babe,
Yes, honey.
we really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light Palm Beach is proud to be a featured restaurant of Flavor Palm Beach. Red Light is reservation only. The only way to enter is by the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
I cannot even tell you how excited I am. You know when you smile so much your face hurts? Yeah, well, that's me right now, thanks to California Closets. They'll customize any space into one that works specifically for your needs. Whether it's a home office, closet, garage, pantry, kids space, they do it all. They will review your space and create 3D design plans that are just so incredible. They will completely organize your life. Visit the Palm Beach Gardens or Vero Beach showrooms or schedule your free consultation today at CaliforniaClosets.com.
There are so many fun things going on all the time in Palm Beach County. And if you've got kids, a lot of these good, fun things for the kids are wholesome and free. We love that. And there is an app that is free that you can put right on your smartphone that'll tell you where all the fun kid activities are and what the coolest things going on any given week might be. Go on into the App Store right there on your smartphone. It's Every Parent. That's one word, Every Parent. A free service from the Children's Services Council.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I think it's safe to say that parenting was a little bit looser in the generation I grew up in than it is now. Man, oh man, you look back at what flu is acceptable back in the 70s, 80s, even in the 90s. You're like, oh my gosh, man, you try that stuff today and you are going to have a knock on your door.
Well, everybody used to hit kids. They get hit at home and they go to school and get hit by their teacher.
I know, yeah.
Like, kids were just punching bags back then.
You could hit your kid and then go back to smoking in the car.
Yeah. So what we were asking for yesterday was your parental fails when you were growing up, and then we'll rate DCF or raising them right.
All right.
Okay. So we got submissions all over the place. Many of them came from our anonymous app. Some people sent it through the WRMF app, like Sharon Sheenskerd. She told us all about what her mom did. Rate this one.
When I was about 12 or 13 years old, my cousin had a wedding, and there was a full bar. And basically, I was really thirsty, and my mom thought it was a brilliant idea to get White Russians for me to drink, not thinking or not knowing that the alcohol was strong enough to get me drunk. And I had about 3 of them. Yeah, so I was the drunk 12, 13-year-old at my cousin's wedding.
White Russians have vodka and Kahlua. That's a strong-ass drink.
I don't want to be mean, but I don't think your mom's a bad mom. I just don't think she's very bright.
I don't know. I guess you can do that, yeah.
She was doing a good thing, though. She was giving you milk, and that's good for kids.
How do you not know White Russians have alcohol at the bar?
I can see her rationale, though. She's like, well, it's got milk in it, so it's good for kids.
Yeah, that's a tough one to proclaim raising them right. I don't know. When you got a drunk 12-year-old at a wedding...
I don't want to call them a bad mom, and I really don't want to call them dumb, but I think we have to call her something. I mean, it's just 3 White Russians for a 12-year-old?
How does this happen? How do we get here? Okay, how about this one? This came in anonymously through our app off our social media. It said, in the 90s, I snuck out at night. I was about 13 or 14. My mom found me out, and I left in the middle of the night, and she locked me out, and I had to sleep outside, and she told all my siblings not to let me in. This was in Broward County, and I was eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh, man.
You make a 13 or 14-year-old sleep outside and tell their siblings you can't let them back in because they snuck out. What do you think, DCF or raising them right?
It's not how I'd go about it.
Sure. I mean,
I wouldn't do that. I also wouldn't give my kid 3 White Russians, but that, I don't have kids, Kevin.
If my mom would have locked me out when I was 14, I would have just gone out and run the town.
Oh, you would have
been-
rocked it.
Oh, I'd have been like, thanks, peace.
Sweet.
Look,
I didn't want to come back
yeah.
anyway.
I hit those mean streets of Logan at nighttime.
Oh, yeah. You know there's a lot to not do.
There's a lot to not do.
Yeah.
They shut it down real early.
Yeah, and somebody else said, yeah, my parents made me sleep out in the backyard on a plastic chair in 35-degree weather because I got home 5 minutes past curfew. So apparently a lot of parents have been doing that.
Damn.
Can you imagine that?
I cannot imagine doing that.
That's tough stuff,
I mean,
right?
'cause you're right.
35-degree weather?
I'm thinking about that. The same point that you're saying. If my mom and dad did that to my brother,
Yeah.
he'd have been like, oh, "That's great. I'm going back out to the girl's house I was just out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay in the backyard. I'm leaving."
Right. I'm not being like, oh, woe is me, and be like, please let me in. I'm like, all right, peace.
Maybe if you throw them out in the snow, and it's
35 degrees sounds pretty bad.
yeah.
That's almost snow.
What do you think? Is it bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. What do you think about this parental fail? DCF for raising him right. I was about 6 or 7, and my dad was letting me hang out of the passenger side window while he did donuts down by the lake. I ended up falling out of the window. No major injuries, though. I was pretty skinned up. Thank God it was still a dirt road at the time. We still laugh about it today. Hashtag Choby life.
I mean,
You know,
Choby's a great dad.
They raise kids different in the country.
Yeah, country kids just got a different vibe.
Yeah.
That makes you a great dad.
Through the country land, you got to say raising them right. Ain't a problem with that out in the country. Okay, what about this? DCF for raising them right. Making me smoke a pack of cigarettes when I got caught with one. I threw up, never smoked again. DCF for raising them right. Smoked a whole pack.
I think raising them right.
Your heart's in the right place. Yeah, you're raising them right. It's an extreme technique.
Yeah. Okay.
They might bring in a Dr. Phil these days.
That was a big parental move in the 80s. They would do, a lot of parents would be like, oh, yeah, you want to smoke here? Have the whole pack. And I think that's kind of going around the parental circles. That was approved and high-fived.
Yeah,
in the
do
80s.
this, do this.
Yeah.
So do you agree with that technique, or do you think it's a stupid technique?
It seemed like it was effective right there. I'm going to go with the raising them right on that.
I'm going to go raising them right because you're trying to teach your kid a lesson, although it is extreme.
Because I knew a lot of parents that actually let their kids smoke all they wanted. And it wasn't just a whole pack. It was like, yeah, what's the big deal?
They just smoked.
They just smoked. And the parents didn't care. Like, yeah, I could be doing worse stuff. Like what? Murder?
Yeah, I know. They're going to be doing worse stuff.
And this one, driving us in the car without seatbelts while smoking. The 80s. That was kind of a big thing.
Look, I don't think people knew.
They didn't.
I really don't, because remember they did all the seatbelt campaigns to the point where
Click and Ticket really didn't start till the 90s.
and they did that
hard.
because people did not wear them.
Right, they really didn't. Yeah. What about this one? DCF for raising them right. Says my mom would put phone books in the front seat for me to sit on to see out the window with no seatbelt, and on long trips I would lay in the back window. The good old days.
Again, you don't have malice in your heart.
We didn't know any better.
Yeah, I knew so many people that smoked in the car with their kids, and not to say they didn't know, but the campaign really started to kind of come around in the 80s, 90s.
Yep.
We took a road trip one time in one of those little tiny cars with a hatchback, so it had the glass back. I remember my mom was sleeping in the back with the hatchback, and baby Maggie, my sister, was laying next to her. No car seat, no nothing.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing.
Your parents aren't evil people.
No,
Yeah. No,
they just didn't know any better.
Okay, what about this? It steps it up a little bit. DCF for raising them right. Sitting in lawn chairs in the bed of a pickup truck, highway and all. Could you imagine seeing that today? You're going down I-95 and there's a pickup truck with kids sitting in lawn chairs in the back of the bed.
People would be calling 911 frantic.
That's a DCF now all day long.
Yeah, only thing missing is the kid in the back drinking some White Russians.
Okay, what about this? DCF for raising them right. They would wedge my car seat between two kegs in the back seat. I'm small and I'm crushed.
That's just amazing.
Yeah,
Is the kid in jeopardy of any kind of safety
the kid's
issue?
in a car seat, right?
Car seat, kid's safe.
They got a car seat.
Big kegs to a kid like a robot.
I mean, if you're handing the kid the hose from the keg, yeah.
Now, if the kid's doing a kegger stand, that's one thing.
Yeah. Okay, what about this? DCF for raising them right. My parents let their drug dealers babysit me for years.
It's hard to find a good babysitter you can trust.
You're right.
And you're multitasking because they bring drugs and they watch the kids.
Get all at once.
And drug dealers are always getting hit up, and they're always people, they want their drugs.
Could have been worse. They could have traded you for drugs.
You're right.
There you go.
That's the positive side of that parenting. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to be playing Two Truths and a Lie, and it's going to be KVJ today. So I'm in the mix, Virginia and Jaybird. One of us is going to be telling a lie, though. Can you figure out who it will be next?
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
I love my Sleep Number bed, and you're going to love yours too. You get better sleep in it, and when you get better sleep, you live better the next day. You're more productive.
My dad's been sleeping in my bed, and he loves it. I keep my number at 100. What does my dad keep?
Yeah, what's the Juicy Daddy's number? Let me know.
I keep mine at a 45, and to your point, yeah, with just 15 minutes of extra sleep every day, you improve your productivity by 10%. And they were saying people who just even lose 1 hour sleep every single night, they've noticed are a lot more cranky the next day. So you're a better version of yourself and more likable.
Totally. Every great day starts with the night before. Don't miss Sleep Number's weekend special where all smart beds are going to be on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed plus special financing, but it does end this coming up Monday. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
Locations all over South Florida.
Like Fort Lauderdale.
Or you can go to sleepnumber.com, subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required. Tell them that KVJ sent you in.
If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia Vero Beach. You don't need a check. You don't need cash. Because at Kia Vero Beach, your clunker is all you need. Shop hundreds of vehicles, and if you can't find it, we'll order it for you. Fresh Kia models are arriving daily. Hurry in and get rates from 1.49% or buy with zero down or make no payments for 120 days. And at Kia Vero Beach, you don't need perfect credit to get pre-approved. If you can push it, pull it, drag it, or tow it, we'll take it and pay you up to $5,000 towards the purchase of any new Kia at the all-new remodeled Kia of Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1, or KiaVeroBeach.com. Call 1-800-KIA-DEALS. That's 1-800-KIA-DEALS. This offers cannot be combined on select model with approved credit through the MSC. See dealer for details. Ends 8/31/22.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 10, you have a right to safety. Many businesses have a duty to keep their property safe from violence. This applies to apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Sloman's and their free home security system and free doorbell camera with professional installation offer is here. Finally, some great news. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera and you get a doorbell camera. The first 40 WRMF listeners who dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's will get this limited time offer of a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. And that's not all. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So, you'll get an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 WRMF listeners to dial pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call pound 250 and say the keyword Sloman's. That's pound 250. Sloman's.
This is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup sound experiment. We're looking to find the perfect way to hear Reese's so you'll buy more of them. Here we go. Reese's, 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 Reese's. Hey, get out of here, you little stinker. Reese's.
Reese's. Reese's.
Peanut Butter Cups. That breathy one sounded very creepy, am I right?
Oh, are you seeing these readings? This is incredible.
Short-staffed, Marco's climate research facility is in the eye of the storm. The atmospheric pressure to find more weather specialists is mounting.
Man, this is going to be a big job. We're going to need a bigger team.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of squinting? Tired of your glasses and your contact lenses? Not the most convenient things? There is a much better option. It's a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser, the best of the best. They're the best because they have the best equipment. They have the best doctor in Dr. Mutiello, who's performed over 50,000 LASIK procedures. And it's the best idea because it's a great investment in you. You'll save money over time on lenses and all the solutions that you're buying with the contacts. And you can get a great deal right now. It's 0 down, 0 interest for up to 24 months. And if you say my name, Kevin from the KBJ Show, you'll get an additional $500 off. So what about this deal doesn't sound great? And on top of it, they even have convenient locations all over Broward. Now they're in Palm Beach, and all you have to do is go online to book your free consultation at PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Quitting nicotine isn't easy, which is why Tobacco Free Florida offers free tools and services like free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're also trying out music to help motivate smokers to quit.
Not another cigarette would be late. Now there's someone living tobacco free. It's you.
Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Well, I'm holding in my grubby little hand my squeezed.com breakfast juice. Squeezed.com juices. They bring them right to your doorstep and they help you lose weight quick. Use them as a meal replacement or use them as a straight up juice cleanse. Go for 3, 4, 5 days. I lost 9 pounds when I lasted 5.5 days. So do it for yourself. Lose the weight quick. Squeezed.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Blindster. Need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. And right now, save 45% off any order. Just use code RADIO at checkout. Blindster.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
We got 2 truths and a lie. Can you figure out who the liar on the KVJ Show is today? Got stories from me, Kevin, Virginia, and Jason, and Denny's and Seuss will try to figure out if they can pick out the liar here today.
Oh, you guys just stepped into the mind trap.
I like this side of the game.
You like having to guess, not tell a story.
Yeah, I'm here to sniff you guys out.
But you're a good storyteller.
He is a great storyteller.
I never get this shoe, so I'm excited for it.
It is nice to sit back in the cheap seats, kind of see how it goes down. That's nice.
Okay, I'll lead us off here. My story is a long, long time ago. I was at a radio convention, much like I just was in Chicago, but this one was in Dallas. And I was on this panel hosted by this legendary radio talent, beloved, and it was in his hometown. And he got me into this whole game where it was who has the better bit. And because I was up on the stage and part of the panel, he would have people in the crowd stand up and throw an idea out, and then I had to come up with a better bit right on the spot on the same topic. Well, if I had the worst bit, I had to do a shot of tequila, and that was the sponsor that they had. So they had these tequila girls who were walking around with these shots.
Nice.
And he was the judge on who had the better idea. And so I'm throwing out these ideas. I'm like going, there's no way. Like, my idea was definitely better than that. He's like, nope, drink, Kevin. I'm like, so I throw down a shot of tequila. And okay, this is, fun and amusing for 3, 4, 5 shots, but then we get to 7, 8, 9, and it was, at this point now you can't even think of an idea. And I'm like, I don't know, Cheese Whiz. And he's like, no, drink. And I'm like, I'm at 13 shots, 14 shots. And the crowd starts to turn on this guy. And they're like, what are you doing? No, stop. And he wouldn't listen to the crowd. And he kept going and going. Got to 17 shots. And basically they came and ripped the mic away from him and said, this has got to end. And here I was. I didn't want to be left out for the night. So I still went to a TGI Fridays, got confused, and peed on the bar.
Wow, there was a twist there at the end.
I also want to hear more about this Cheese Whiz bit.
Yeah, wasn't a good one because it lost.
He had to shoot for it.
Okay, is that true? All right, Virginia, what is your story?
So, I had that chinchilla last week, and I fell in love with this baby chinchilla. It is so cute. It's Magnolia's friend's chinchilla, but you're really supposed to keep it in the cage because if they get loose, it's like trouble. So I figured, okay, I'm going to just close the door to the bathroom, and I can let the chinchilla run loose in the bathroom, and it's not going to get away. I can keep it in this confined space. And so I'm in the bathroom, and the chinchilla's in the bathroom. I've got it up on the counter, and I didn't even notice that the chinchilla was chewing on my husband's new favorite toothbrush till the chinchilla was like going to town on it and left marks on it. And I just took it out of its mouth and put it back and didn't tell my husband that the chinchilla went to town on his toothbrush. It's his new favorite toothbrush that we got from Dollar General.
So it's got chinchilla slobber all over it now.
Yeah, I didn't tell him, though.
Yeah, I would not want to be married to you. I mean, it's just...
You can probably get buy a new one, too.
Well, good news for you. I'm not asking.
Thank gosh.
Okay, Jaybird, your story.
We're not going to fiddle around with any dates or time or years. We're just going to talk about the wiffle ball game from hell.
Okay.
Family, friends out playing in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
In a house, Palm Beach Gardens, so you know the town. Things are going great. Beautiful day. Sun's out, family's laughing, friends are laughing. It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this car comes down the street, parks, pulls out a gun. There's 2 kids in the car. They look like teenagers. The one kid that's in the passenger seat pulls out a gun. The other kid driving goes, "Play ball!" And we all go, "What the hell?" We're all running around. I'm diving in a bush. They speed off. Then they go, they stop, rev the engine.
Yep.
And then they keep on going. Everyone was all freaked out. And that is the tale of the wiffle ball game from hell.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
How about that? It's a way to make wiffle ball exciting, though.
You're right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Any thoughts here, initially, Denny's, on who you think might be the liar here today?
I mean, Bird story is very over the top.
It is.
What do you mean?
It's ripe for being the liar.
Matches his personality.
Yeah.
Virginia's is, mundane enough. I guess it could have happened in the sense that the chinchilla chewed on the toothbrush.
Uh-huh.
I hope that's not true. I mean, poor Panda.
I know.
I really don't want that to be true. I mean, Kevin's story is... See, here's the thing with Kevin. I feel like he sits down and he pens these things like he's writing a novel.
Yeah.
Because last week I thought it was true and he was the liar, and it was very much like that. So Kevin could be the curveball here.
I was thinking that till the end.
He likes to mix a little truth with a little lies. See what you're saying?
You never know with him. He's
I love
shifted.
that we're in your heads, young bucks.
Uh-huh. It's good to see you guys squirm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who do you think's the liar?
This is a tough one, but as much as I was a little bit weary of Kevin's story, I think Bird's is just so over the top with the guy showing up and pointing a gun at him. I think I'm going to go Jaybird as the liar.
Jaybird's lying.
All right.
Okay.
Originally, I thought Kevin was a liar. I thought Birds was so over the top, it has to be true.
Okay.
It's so over the top. It's so
I
obviously
thought the complete
could be-
opposite.
Good strategy.
But weirdly, I think Virginia's lying.
Why do you think Virginia's lying?
It's a feeling I have because it's such a it could happen or it could not have happened. It's so in that vein of either.
She kind of trailed off at the end a little bit.
Trailed off. It could
She's
be,
kind of not good at the game.
could be chewing. So I know that they get around, they'll chew wires and stuff. Did it get on a counter and eat a toothbrush?
Well, I did see the video with the chinchilla in her sink, so I know
True,
that she did
she
have it
was
in the
in there.
bathroom at
Yeah,
one point.
right.
But would Panda not notice the teeth marks? I don't know. That's the one thing that was getting me with Virginia's story.
Well, you got suits spun around.
Oh, just
One.
Okay.
You guys did well.
She's looking dizzy.
All right. Right now, the KVJ TV chat room is saying that I am the liar with 40% of the vote.
It's a lot of tequila.
Then Virginia at 33%. And then Jaybird at 27%.
The gun, you roll up, make up a point guns out.
Yeah.
Play ball!
Okay. Stories. I told you about how I went to a radio convention years ago, and the guy who was hosting the panel, a legendary radio talent, had me in a contest. Was who's got the better bit. It was me versus people in the crowd, and if I had the worst idea, by his judgment, I had to do a shot of tequila, and people started turning on him after he got into the teens when it came to the shot count.
Are you allowed to say who it was, or you want to blow anyone's game?
I don't know. You can kind of figure it out. If you know anything about radio, I gave you the town and I gave you a legendary radio guy.
I know nothing about radio.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to come get you.
That's another hint, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another hint, too. Yeah.
Ain't coming for you.
Ain't coming for you.
Unless he wants your ass.
Some of his boys may be mad, but...
Yeah. And then I still went out because I didn't want to be left out all the fun, but I got disoriented and I peed on the bar at TGI Fridays.
It's Friday every day there, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah. Virginia told a story about the chinchilla she had in studio last week and how she let it get loose and it chewed on her husband's toothbrush. and she did not tell him about it. And Jaybird talked about playing a wiffle ball game in his front yard, and a couple people pulled up. Teenagers pulled a gun on him, and it said, it's time to play ball, and then they drove down the street and started revving the car up.
Dubbed the wiffle ball game from hell.
Bird told such an odd story that one kind of got in my head.
Good, Denny.
Okay, now it is all tied with who people think the liar is. 27% think it's Bird, so most people think Jaybird is telling the truth.
Okay, they know me well.
Now I'm in second place with 36% of the votes, and Virginia just ahead at 37%. And I think part of it is Yasix in the chat room is saying, first of all, Virginia said that she got the chinchilla from Bush Wildlife and not Magnolia's friend.
I know.
No, that's not true. I said Bush Wildlife was supposed to come in and do it, and this is the backup animal that I got. Because Amy's actually in the hospital. Y'all pray for Amy from Bush Wildlife.
All right. Okay. There's that road to depression. All right. Well, we do wish Amy well. We love Amy.
Yes, we do. Okay, so the liar, Suits was a little bit off, and he was thinking it was Bird. Denny's, you said you've got a gut feeling that it's Virginia. And one of you is correct.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
The liar is Virginia.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it.
I wouldn't do Panda dirty like that.
That's what everyone was saying. They go, why would she not replace the toothbrush? It's so evil.
And I feel like you would have talked about that right
I
away.
would have, yeah. Look, the chinchilla looked at the toothbrush and it thought about it, but I was like, no, I can't have that happen.
Yeah.
It's Panda's new favorite toothbrush.
Now, Jaybird, with your story, could you tell what kind of gun? Was it a BB gun or was it like a real could have dropped you dead kind of gun?
Nerf. It was a Nerf.
I have no idea. I was about 13 or 14.
Yeah.
We were living on Dogwood Avenue in Palm Beach Gardens, and we always play wiffle ball out in the front yard. And they were two teenagers that just pulled right up, and the one dude said, "Play ball," and the other kid had it could have been a BB gun, but it just as a kid I didn't know it was a gun, and we all started running and jumping.
Okay.
And believe me, that was a big headline in our household for a long time.
No doubt.
Well, that's what's cool about having my dad around. He reminds me of some of these stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to
okay.
ask. Go, hey, can you tell me what happened in my childhood? I drink and smoke weed.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Tell the juicy daddy to come in here and tell some stories.
He is allergic to witches.
Yeah, my story. In fact, I think, Virginia, you were on stage with me. Now, for some reason, it's a little fuzzy. But I think you were there when it was going down, weren't you?
I think I was, and I think I remember being very disturbed by it all. It seemed like kind of like maniacal.
Yeah, it was.
It was very weird.
It was an odd thing, and people were kind of turning on him, and I'm caught in the middle, be like, I don't want to disappoint this guy, but yeah, I'm getting a little bit hammered.
We all looked up to this guy, and he was like a legend. And
name down.
You know it. But this guy, I think, we didn't know it at the time, started battling illness and never told anybody.
Okay.
Maybe he told people that were close to him, but he didn't. So that might have been what happened, because I remember seeing him and thinking, something's not right with him. And I thought he was on something. Turns out he was battling like leukemia or something really like tough. And that may have been why he treated you that way. He wasn't himself.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
And
I don't know.
Maybe you just took a joke a little too far.
Maybe.
So
That can happen.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, can it, Virginia?
Yeah.
Taking a joke too far? Okay.
I survived. The only thing that turned out bad was the poor bar at TGI Fridays.
No, they actually didn't survive. They were closing right and left.
They are.
That did people. I'm not going to Fridays. People keep peeing on the bar. Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's terrible. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Somebody might have tried to kill the Mexican queen yesterday on I-95.
What?
Could be a lie, though. I'll run the story by you. Just kidding. You let me know what you think next.
Want to watch the KVJ Show? YouTube.com. Search KVJ Show. Subscribe. The KVJ Show will be back in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
There's a welcome addition to the neighborhood, Kroger's Grocery Delivery Pros. They bring the crunchiest apples and the tastiest meats, so you can feast at great prices without missing a beat of your busy day. And it's all guaranteed fresh from our refrigerated trucks. Order the fresh and we'll take care of the rest. Order your groceries online. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Enjoy $15 off your first 3 delivery orders of $35 or more. Offer valid with digital coupon while supplies last. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Plus tax title $9.99 dealer fee with approved credit. Example 2012 Focus SE stock number PF11157C.
Looking for used vehicles under $7,000? Then you better go. It's Used Car Mania.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Get to Greco Ford of Delray Beach now for a massive selection of used cars and trucks with prices lower than you ever thought possible. It's Mania. 950 vehicles, all makes and models, starting at $69.91. Ford Blue certified Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, even luxury brands from under $7,000. Got a trade? Greco Ford of Delray Beach will give you more for it. More cash for your trade means less cash towards your next vehicle. Plus, if you need help with credit, our finance specialist can help get you driving today. Don't miss Used Car Mania at Greco Ford of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or visit us online at GrecoFordofDelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
Attention parents, Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County has an important question for you. Is your child reading this summer? It's important your child is reading because of what's known as summer slide. That's when children lose some of their reading skills that they gained during the school year because they aren't reading enough during the summer. What can you do to make sure that they're ready for the next school year? Get some great tips at everyparentpbc.org/reading, or just download the free Every Parent app. Both are for Palm Beach County families just like yours.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Babe!
Yes, honey?
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light Palm Beach is proud to be a featured restaurant of Flavor Palm Beach. Red Light is reservation only. The only way to enter is by the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Cleveland Clinic Florida's Weston Hospital is proud to be ranked South Florida's #1 hospital by U.S. News & World Report for the 5th year in a row. From compassionate care to our research that's advancing medicine, our world-class team is committed to you. For routine checkups, for life-enhancing treatments, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic Florida's Weston Hospital is here to keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. Learn more at clevelandclinicflorida.org/rankings.
We were just talking about earlier this morning right here on the KVJ show about how some states are giving public school students mental health days. Now, regardless of what your opinion is on that, prioritizing your mental health is really important. We look at our physical health so often, and if you feel sick and run down, you look at what you eat. With your mental health, if you're feeling not right or sick and run down in the head, a lot of times you got to look at what you're putting in. And sometimes you just need to get some of the bad out. And if you don't know where to go, BetterHelp is an easy online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anybody on camera if you don't want to. And it's much more affordable than the in-person therapy. And now you can be matched with a therapist in just under 48 hours to work things out. You got to prioritize your mental health, and you can do it right now and get 10% off on your first month when you go to betterhelp.com/KVJ. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/KVJ.
Psychic Deborah Graham tells past, present, and future. Are you looking for love, life's purpose, or maybe feeling disconnected? Call now. Psychic Deborah Graham. Get one free question. 561-496-0700. That's 561-496-0700. Check out PsychicDeborahGraham.com. That's PsychicDeborahGraham.com. Readings can be done in person or by phone. Get one free question.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Was the Mexican queen almost killed or kidnapped on I-95 yesterday? Let me know what you think.
Killed or kidnapped?
She just called me up. She said I had the weirdest thing that just went down. She said, so I'm driving on I-95 heading south. And this guy who is driving in his car comes up behind. He's got his window already down. And he's pointing at something and he's saying something. And she's like, okay, what? And she's one of those kind of people. She doesn't like to be bothered. She's got no patience for anybody on the outside.
She's like me. She's super suspicious of everyone.
Yeah.
Never could anyone have just genuine motives that are sweet.
But the guy won't go away. He's riding right beside her the entire time. She's like, okay, this is really starting to weird me out. I don't like this. And he's signaling now for her to roll her window down. And so she rolls her window down and he leans over. He says, hey, your lights are out. Pull over to the side of the road right now. I'll help you. And she's like, no. And he still tries to he's like, no, pull over. And he's trying to get her over to the side of the road because her lights are out. And she's like, I just rolled up my window and I just, got away from him as fast as I could. And I kind of went back to try to look at his license plate number, and he veered off at the next exit and sped off. And
Shifty.
She's like, what is that? I'm like,
how are her lights?
They're fine.
Okay, well, then that's all you need to know.
What is that? And that's my question is this, did she just have a one-off random, or is this something that other people ever see, and does this ever happen? What is this?
It does.
You're on 95's already deadly enough. But when you pull over to the side, I couldn't imagine trying to get back on I-95 and pulling off, and then all of a sudden some guy you don't know, and of course he's like, he looked a little sketchy on top of it.
It's an old school parlor trick. This is what people do to try to get victims. This has been in many a version of that where someone's saying there's something wrong with your car or something's wrong with my car. They're preying on someone not knowing what's going on and trying to help. And, oh, thank you so much for showing me the way. And then that's when it happens. If her lights are fine, this was definitely a ruse.
It's just odd, and we don't have an answer. And I'm just kind of like throwing that out there. Was this a something or was this a nothing? It was just odd that he was so insistent. And then he's saying, pull over right now. I'm going to help you with your lights. She's like, okay, if my lights are fine, I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be a pickup trick. But it could also be something where there's somebody in the car because he had like the blacked out tinted windows you can't see.
They're waiting to bum rush her.
There could be somebody that you come out and then all of a sudden you're you're gone and you're out.
They carjack you.
I don't know. She's luckily so skeptical and would not do that.
She's got a nice car.
Look, this is 101, man. This sounds like exactly what you're thinking it is.
Bad.
Yeah, her lights are fine. No, your approach is so terrible. No, you got to pull over. And then he's motioning to her aggressively.
Well, and the other thing that was odd, the guy was in the exact same car as my wife. Same make and model.
Oh,
and so,
well, he had a nice car.
And so that's your thing. It's like, okay, could this guy have been maybe they're jacking the same kind of car?
Yep.
And that's what they're doing. So here we are. We just don't know what it is. And I didn't know if it was a thing, but I was like trying to get the word out there. Obviously, hopefully nobody in their right mind would ever pull over if somebody says,
they would.
Hey, you got your whatever.
People pull over for that all the time because they believe in the goodness of people.
They do.
And you can't.
And you want to walk a fine line in life and have balance to where you're not jaded so much. You don't want to help people, but you also, you watch Dateline to hear these stories.
Jaded equals alive.
I know. I hear you. It's a different time.
Everything about it doesn't add up to anything well. Even how he just and he speeds off the off ramp when she's trying to go back like she's looking at his license plate. You know, just everything from beginning to end is
he was up to no good, and if she would have pulled over, she probably would have got bum rushed by a bunch of guys out of that car. They would have carjacked her, left her in the car, or maybe left her outside of the car. Who knows?
Another tactic that serial killers or just someone with bad intentions have, they'll loosen up the lug nuts of a they'll do it on purpose, so it could even maybe appear you do have a car issue, and then when you pull over, that's when they do their deed.
That's why I love newer cars. You can't do that. You got to have a special lug nut thing to get.
Whether it's the top, whatever you got, they can do something where they can make sure your car looks like it's doing something wrong. It's a common trick.
Totally.
Yeah.
They're also putting things on your door handles, and when you touch them, you get like poisoned.
Yeah, we had that story in the Whacked Out News just like yesterday, the day before.
They're giving out flowers with fentanyl in them.
Yeah.
You go to smell it, and then you pass out.
I love flowers. If you give me a sunflower with fentanyl, I'm gonna fall for it.
Yeah.
Easiest man to murder.
And this is in the middle of the afternoon yesterday, so broad daylight, but who knows, but just weird and sketchy.
Daylight's the one, those are the creepier ones to me because they don't care.
Brazen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people in the chat room, somebody said, I think that somebody was trying to unalive the Mexican queen. So,
there you go.
Yeah, you got to watch out for these people. All right, hey, you need a little perspective in your life? Happy-go-lucky Jaybird has got a nice little thought for the day coming up next.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La da la da da la da da. La da 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 dee da da la da 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 la da la da da. La da la da 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 da.
You know, we're on Twitch now for the After the Show podcast. If you are on Twitch, make sure you dial us up, follow, and get alerts, because in just about 10 more minutes, we're going to be doing an After the Show unrated podcast.
We up to 9 followers, y'all.
All right, baby. Yeah, week one. We just started that all out. We're trying to figure it out ourselves, but if that's your platform, go check us out there. Also going to be live on YouTube as well. You can go to kvjshow.tv and watch that. Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
We do not describe the world we see. We see the world we can describe.
Oh.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.